Hi, welcome back to We Have Memory Issues.
Uh-huh.
What is this
Went to
again?
the forest, we got to the base of the tree, a dragon attacked
It's
everybody but
inside.
others. End of story.
They got shafted.
I
Well,
just
technically,
dodged
the
it.
dragon
That was
attacked
better.
Nutters
This
too.
is what I
It's
get for
just
leaving
Nutters
sessions
moved
early.
and dodged.
Oh
Someone
yeah,
tell me
everyone.
that.
Oh yeah. By the way,
Attacked everybody but Nutters. It avoided Nutters.
Oh
Right.
yeah, fun fact!
At
You
that
are
point-
being attacked by a dragon since last time you were here.
what?
Would it have hijacked
Yeah,
just Nutters? For
just
what
Nutters.
reason?
Just
Just
Nutters.
Nutters? Okay.
And
Okay.
it fucking missed me like a nerd.
You blipped, you cunt.
Did he hit me?
Would it hit
No.
the hijack thing? Would it hit me?
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh wait.
okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
If it's the reason I'm thinking of, what it would be because it, would it hit me?
Yes.
I'm fine with being hit. I don't care.
Yeah. Oh, those are fucking pretty. Oh, them some pretty cards, Mega. Oh wait, no. Those aren't
But-
cards.
But hijack
Teenage Mutant Ninja Girdle. Hi.
could
Teenage Mutant Ninja Burtle?
question. Would Tupa think that she would be hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi everyone, welcome to the D&D game where we swear
Oh.
a Fae may have stolen most of our attention span.
Everyone roll initiative. I have to think that one through.
Yes.
What I said?
Because
Sure.
backstory.
Shit.
Oh no.
Why am I gonna regret this, aren't I?
Well, before we do initiative, can Nutters say
Physical
something
dice.
before we start rolling for initiative?
That is a perfect way to start off
Um,
my rolls.
I
8 plus
freaking hate
2.
this already.
8 plus 9. That is
Oh, wait.
17.
I forgot to purge my dice, so
I rolled a 10. What's my initiative?
let me just...
Oh, wait. No,
And
actually,
then this will
wait.
be the roll.
We can just put our initiatives into
Hello.
the initiative chat room.
Yeah, put your initiative in the initiative chat.
There
I
we
sent,
go,
I
much
sent you a
better.
question. I know you're from here, but are you from there here? Okay, yeah, you're safe.
Plus 7.
It's good.
23.
Unmute.
My initiative is 23.
Thrill, what did you roll? Without your modifier?
Oh wait. I just looked at my actual initiative mod. My brain skipped a beat and added a 1 on accident, so it is
Oh, okay.
actually 17.
Okay, I was gonna.
I'm a-
Well, either way,
I am
we
a
still need to know
maximum
that.
idiot.
Either way, we still need to know it for Joe and you. I was just saying for who would get first between you and I because of who has the higher stat, but now it's between you and Joe.
Yeah, I have a
I
plus
have-
0.
I have a
Yeah, I
plus
got it.
9 to my initiative
Yeah, I got
So-
a plus 7.
because of feats and
Wow.
stats.
You
I
have
thought you
a
only had
plus
2 feet.
0.
No, you're right. I only have 2 feet unless you count my hands, because my hands can be feet.
Your hands can be feet, but you have to be
That's okay,
flexible to
because
do
they're
that.
pretty big feet.
Frill, you have a plus
feet.
0.
Yeah, I have a plus 0 to initiative.
That's tough.
You poor boy.
That's very tough.
I am an average human in terms of speed, okay? I don't have all sorts of crazy tricks to get around that.
Can Nutters say something?
Yeah,
before
fucking
we
magic.
actually start fighting?
This is your world hijack. I'm not trying to influence anything.
Well, it's
Okay,
a hard
okay,
it's a
yeah,
hard
yeah.
thing to consider because it is very
Yeah, yeah,
secretive. It's
absolutely.
extremely secretive.
Yeah, absolutely. Not a problem.
Because most people that figure out, oh, this is
Mhm.
real, fucking die.
Yeah.
As you could probably experience from the 108 damage last session.
Yeah, but I can also become punk, so I think I would have gone places I shouldn't have gone.
You would probably hear the folktale. What'd you
Yeah.
get on initiative, Dev? Because that will determine if you can say something first.
Oh, I got a 23.
23. Unless someone got higher than a 23.
Scout got a
Nope.
natural 20.
Did he?
Are you sure it was natural 20?
It says N20.
He put N20. So.
N20.
Well, Scout has plus something to his.
Scout
initiative,
has
so
a
wha-
plus. Oh my god, what the fuck? To his initiative.
Yeah, Scout's going first, I think, except for my battle planner.
It's true. You do have battle planner, so you are technically
Does-
first.
Does Dev also not have battle planning?
No,
I do not.
he has alert.
Uh,
Battle planner is something very special to Giblet. Sorry, whoa, Vessel.
You're allowed to make
sorry,
mistakes.
no, I'm-
Characters are not.
I just said it because
Yeah,
it's
they don't
actually
mean
true.
My bonuses to initiative come from the fact that I'm a fucking squirrel.
And he has the alert feat. Okay, so
Go.
it's going Scout Dev west. Who has the higher mod between Joe and Throw?
It's Joe.
Joe.
West
Yeah.
Joe.
Joe Mama?
let me check
West
Daddy
Joe.
modifier. again.
TK. Would you
Better
roll?
Get in this like a boss, right? With nobody getting hurt.
Yeah, probably. TK.
But pain is just weakness in
Sun
your body.
Mega. And Dragon is somewhere among those people.
I got a 15.
Zoru!
Oh, hey, look at that.
Hi, Jack.
Yeah,
I got a 15.
it's fucking weak.
I know, I rolled a 10.
Zoru, quickly!
I
Wolf
rolled an
initiative.
But I got a
He already
big
did.
plus mod.
No, Zoru didn't.
Yeah, he already did. He just said he got a 15.
No, that was Bertle.
No, that was Bertle.
Sorry. I thought that was Zerk.
Yeah.
I like how everyone is calling him fucking Zor, even though that's just his cock name. It's Lynch.
I don't know his name in here yet.
No, it's Zoru.
I don't either.
It's Zor.
Zoru is Zoru.
No,
and
no,
Zoru
Lynch is
Zoru.
Lynch is the player,
Yeah, no, it's
not the
Zoru.
character.
No, it's
He
Zoru.
changed his name in the Discord so everyone calls him Zoru.
Anywho, it's a fun mistake.
I
It's like
love
if someone
Zoru.
day to day called you Vessel.
Yes.
Yes, the wall is
Me.
shattering.
Wasn't me.
I am the
You guys
vessel
do
of ice
day-to-day call
cream.
me Mega, so.
Well, Mega isn't your character name.
No, but it isn't my real name either.
Oh yeah, that's just called a gamer tag. It's like if we call you Rob.
Alias.
Alias. And
How do
technically,
you know
what
my
was it?
real name isn't Rob?
Dun dun dun.
Because you don't act like a Rob.
You don't act like a Rob.
You
Well, you don't sound like an Ian.
you sound like a Ben. Mega, you sound like a Ben.
Well, that'd be wrong as well.
All right, let's get our asses into gear.
My name is Zephyr Lafoot.
My guess is John.
What?
Zephyr
Oh,
Lafoot.
hello.
Hey, Zephyr Lafoot, can you roll initiative? You're fighting a dragon.
Oh, stick. Let's go.
Although I know.
Hey, what the fuck is it like? Wait, no, I'm just noticing. This is our other trend. Between short characters, this is the second trend. New person joins, boss fight.
Oh, shit.
You have a nasty habit of doing
Okay,
that.
there
It's
was
an
a session
accident!
between my boss fight, and I also wasn't there for my boss fight.
Still saying
Oh.
numbers could end this without nobody getting hurt, even the dragon.
Probably.
But I don't want that. Dragon must die.
Anywho, Zephyr, as you roll that, Joe, battle planner,
I don't even know what's going on.
I
dragon.
will not be
Dragon.
joining in VR.
Trying to murderize.
That dragon just shot it a fireball in everything.
As everyone was walking through the forest towards the large, wide tree, everyone
And then I'll
felt
refer you.
watched. Looking around, there were a
A
pair of
white
sharp
lord,
eyes through the
Dragon.
black.
20.
20? Dirty or natural?
Black.
What, dirty.
Yeah.
8 plus 12.
Nidhogg is black. It's a black dragon.
It's a
Thought
black
it was purple. And
No.
the paint and all the original paintings were
Deep.
purple.
He's described in fiction as black.
Oh,
I'm just,
shit.
He's
I'm
probably
looking at
purplish
what-
black.
Do you know what a luminaire is?
question.
They're those,
How
like,
far away are
drawings
they?
that monks would do in Bibles, you know?
Yeah.
And all the Norse luminaires that have been discovered, he's always purple.
Hmm.
But it could just be because, you know, black would just be a splotch.
Right.
Purple, at least I could see.
Probably.
But okay.
So how far away are they?
Maybe
is an important question.
Maybe about 20
last
feet?
game, they were 30 feet.
20?
yeah, about
Twen-
30 feet. Yeah, they're very close.
Oh, about. Oh, in that case, I can crackle step onto their back.
But at the same time, this dragon is about, what, 40 feet, 50 feet long?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got 35 movement speed. I can
Oh,
make the
that's,
distance.
very interesting looking ancient dragon. What?
Yeah.
Why does the ancient black dragon summon a fucking dragonborn?
Why not?
That's funny. That's hilarious. I love that.
Because
Dragon.
somebody messed up the reference art pictures.
That's amazing.
What's that, IJ?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Alright.
Hey, West.
Yeah.
Can you make a big form of the small tree?
Big form or small tree?
Big form, small tree.
Out of the room, back into the room.
Actually, what would be what you want is a big tree stump. Like a giant
Why don't I just
tree
go?
stump.
But I do also need a big version of the big tree.
Why don't I just go
Right.
straight to you rather than running out to go back up to go back down?
I don't know.
I'm tired. Where is it?
Well, you realize that
Props.
there's nothing in the tree but astral plane. And
Well,
it's
that
a
tree, yeah.
single access.
There are two
to
trees.
An
Thank you.
alternate dimension that is linked to hell.
Well, yeah, I was more talking for like just general trees around the area.
Right.
You know what?
What I mean
Representation.
is you don't physically transverse the tree.
No.
It's not actually physically real, per se.
Yeah.
Bound in the astral plane.
Anywho,
And hold on, I can tell you the name of the other plane besides hell. It is.
there's a few of them. Okay, so photos, people, thank you. Throw yourself into the forest. I need to turn down the vibe.
Trying to figure out what my spell save DC is.
Vibe too strong.
It's hard.
Niflheim
Yeah,
is
Niflheim
the
is
other
one of them.
world. Niflheim and Hell are.
There's
inside of the
Helnheim,
world.
Niflheim, then there's one more.
My spell save DC is 18. Oh.
Fucking-
Are you speaking of Jotunheim?
No. No.
no.
Niflheim.
I need to go into black spot.
There's also Nidavellir.
Connect-
There's also
Nif-
Nidavellir.
Niflheim is a pocket dimension that connects Hell to the astral plane.
There's also
And it is
Vergelmir.
specifically there to imprison
Anywho,
Nidhogg.
What you doing?
Okay. I have just discovered I have a good thing.
What
I'm
is your
looking
good
at Crackle Step. I'm using it
Oh.
because it's actually more effective against large things.
Oh.
But they need to make a.
Is it
A
an action
spell's-
or a bonus action spell?
It's a bonus action spell.
Okay, there you go.
So yeah. I'm thunderstepping. I'm going to be on the back of its neck, closer to his head,
Okay.
and he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex
I
save?
think. Yes, and he has to beat an 18.
Why does he have to beat up an 18-year-old man?
Because children gotta pay.
Children gotta pay. hell
I
yeah.
agree.
Oh,
He
dear.
used the thunder step.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is Sonic
Yeah,
Boom,
Yeah, it's
teleport,
yeah.
Sonic
Crackle
Boom.
Step's a
It's a bit
weaker
different.
thunder step,
Weaker.
but also better in many other ways.
I don't know if thunder step's pretty OP. Nutters uses it quite often.
Yeah, they're both good. This one's a
I'm pretty
bit.
sure Thunderstep's longer range. I'm pretty sure.
Thunderstep is a longer range, but an action. Crackle Step is a bonus action.
Yeah, it takes an action. Yeah. It also does a lot more damage.
Crackle Step does more damage depending on the size of the creature, and a dragon is large, so I do 3 times the damage.
Right, yeah, with Thunder Step, it
Yep.
just does more damage based off of your level.
Dex save natural 18. So with his plus
Ooh.
mods, he's most definitely gonna pass that.
Dang it! That means he gets to make attack of opportunity on me.
Oh yeah.
Just so you know, if that worked, he would have gone prone,
He's already prone.
but extra prone.
He's laying down. He's stalking you. You egghead.
So,
Okay, for whatever reason, my VR. chat
25
is not
to hit.
working, so it's just gonna be
25.
Discord.
Well, thanks to that new shield, I have a much higher AC than that.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Thanks, Nutters.
So it's my turn
Scratches
now?
against your shield. It is a scout.
Oh.
Bunny.
Oh, how do they scratch against my
Scout
shield
is
with
not
me
Thunder.
being on their back
Scout,
Crazy.
or
Your
on
turn.
their neck?
you're muted.
He snaps his claw backwards at you. No,
Wah.
his tail slaps you
Wah.
from behind. Just like a whip.
I
You're up. What do you want to do?
not die.
Okay,
And
Scout becomes immortal.
He
I don't know what to
ascends.
do.
He shall assume the title of Thor.
Just remember, everyone but Nutters and Jerome. I think you are down. What's the number? Who remembers?
54. No,
100
61.
100 and something.
It was a big hit. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a big deal.
TK make a deck
103.
save. Joe make a
Oh,
deck save.
God.
You two quickly do that. I think it's like 100.
Dex?
It was like 104. I think.
104
Because
damage.
103.
I had 170 health.
14
And, now I have 119, and I took half health.
Plus
I took
nothing,
half
so I
damage.
rolled flat 14.
So
Well,
wait.
I took full
Um,
damage. It's 103.
can I not
Wait,
count that because the first dice is almost always a 1?
Can
I'll
I?
allow it this time. Yeah. What do you want to do, Scout?
I guess just attack it.
Okay,
Okay, roll the hit.
and now roll.
Nope.
And
We established
plus
initiative.
4.
Nope.
19.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm doing my
roll the initiative
0
check.
to 1. Okay, so
Yeah, yeah,
my first thing on the battle, I get more movement.
yeah. Yep.
I'm going to do the 0 to 100
Okay.
or whatever,
Keep
and
your
then I'm going
points.
to use my monk stuff as I hit them.
Okay, don't monk shit. Roll to hit.
What's the thing that I jump on them?
Jump, kick, jump.
Yeah, can that be combined with other things?
Yeah, it can be combined with other things, but right now jump, kick, jump would be unbeneficial. You'd have an easier time using flurry of blows.
I'll do that then.
All right. So make your 2 hits. Your 2 major. You get 3 attacks with.
So roll 3 d20s.
So yeah, roll 3 to hit, and then roll 2 more because of flurry of blows. So roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Roll 5
to hit.
d20s.
Yeah, 5 d20s to hit.
Okay, 20, 19, 16, 16, 30. I rolled 2 nat 20s in a row.
Yikes!
Jeez.
Scout out for blood.
So,
Yep.
and that's
A plus what
plus
to hit?
7. That's
Plus-
plus 7.
Plus 7 to hit. What was your lowest one?
3.
3. What's
20, 20, 19, 16, 16, 3.
the 3
And
on this.
don't I have the thing that the more damage I take, I can like bring it back?
Are you talking about the
My damage I take that gets absorbed, so I can deal damage.
Yeah, you're talking about consume kinetic, right?
Yeah. Can I have that because of the huge blast that I took like all my health gone already?
That does not go to that.
Oh,
Consume
So that
kinetic
five-
is only for
damage that I
What?
take.
bludgeoning, falling, and force.
Ugh. Poo. Okay, never mind then.
It's supposed to complement your fumble cap, where you can run, fall on your ass, and then use that to deal damage.
Hold on a second. I could have used my boom to not take any damage there.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I completely forgot about the booms that we have.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Okay.
I
You're
attack.
you're at how many G right now?
Well, I guess it's times that because the first round, right?
Right, and I've made your character something that boosts all that. You should have mad amounts of G.
No, you made me something that stores it.
Yes, which replenishes daily.
Oh, so I'm at like a max of 1,000 already.
Each gem he gave you stored 1,000.
So if I'm at like 5,000 ish, if I have 5.
Yeah.
And plus
Those are
my
bombs.
Wait.
and plus the movement I
10.
just did, and plus the extra movement for the first turn.
If you're talking about orbs that store kinetic energy, that sounds like bombs.
Don't you use logistics?
Well, they're actually orbs that store his particular brand of key energy. He has a
Wait, no.
G-force.
Each orb only holds 10 keys. 100 Gs is 1 key, so each orb holds 100 G.
So 1,000.
Yeah, yeah. No, I was right. I did the math right the first time.
You made it to 1,000.
Yeah, I did the math the first time.
One holds 1,000.
I did the math right first time. 10 times
Yeah.
100 is
One
1,000.
holds
Yes.
1,000.
Okay.
Yeah,
One
you
holds
hold
1,000.
And you've got 5 of them, I think.
So
so
one holds
that's-
1,000.
So you have 5 of them, so that's 5,000 Gs there. So
Plus the 1,000 you accumulated.
so you got 5,000 Gs from your crystals, and then you use your
0 to 100, and that's times 2.
you can't flurry of blows and 0 to 100 in the same turn. They both take a bonus action.
So I didn't times 2 that.
Well, you can choose to save your flurry of blows. Like, you don't have to flurry of blows if you don't want to.
But then that's 2 rolls that I hit gone then, so I'm gonna use it.
Well, it's just the last 2 rolls you made.
Yeah, and probably one's a hit, one's a hit, one's a miss. Right? Is 16 a hit?
17, 18, 19, 20, 22. 16 misses.
Oh, then. Yeah, 0 to 100.
I'll let you do it this one time. Everyone
know
gets
what?
one.
Yeah, sometime you need to look up the Attack on Titan misheard lyrics. I just did it because I was about to like quote the beginning as misheard lyrics until I saw every single interpretation of misheard lyrics for the opening.
Okay. Anywho, Scout.
Oh,
So
that's
20,
terrible.
19, 20. Okay. So
20, 19, 20.
yeah, to hit 20, natural 20 on 19, and then 20. Those 3 hit.
Okay.
Uh,
Wait, that's plus 7, so that's 27.
Yeah, natural 20's auto hit.
Okay.
Don't don't overcomplicate the math, Rocks.
But you're saying a 16 still misses.
The 16 misses. 16 plus 7 misses.
You're fighting a legendary
I only hit
dragon,
2 of them.
so
Yeah.
Don't expect to hit it easily.
Well, what my text and the moves.
You're
No.
not gonna show me. You're not gonna show me your moves with this guy.
No.
You have a plus 11 to hit, you fool. Wait. Who am I looking at? Where am I? Oh, I'm looking the wrong
Where am
way.
I?
Oh, here you are. You have a plus. What is this?
What is this bullshit?
What is this bullshit?
This is why I get confused looking at this sheet every single time. Because it's all crunched up close. It's so hard to see what's what.
Plus 13 to hit. 16, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
And is this dragon a fake
16.
creature?
No.
No.
Aw,
So
'cause I'm racist, so I would have got 6
16
more damage.
Six,
Are you saying you?
It would technically be an eldritch being,
26,
to be real.
29.
Yeah. I just doing the math.
It's
Sounds
one of
like
the
something-
gods of
Yeah,
the
that misses.
dragon. We're literally fighting one of the dragon gods right now.
You are
Oh,
fighting
sweet.
it. Yeah, this is a dragon god. Okay, so what are you doing,
Can't
Scout?
really even classify it as a dragon,
The
that's
moves I said.
What are your? I know.
action?
What are your? What are you doing to you? Show me your moves. Tell me.
Um,
Oh, by the way,
Explain
add
yourself.
4, 8, 8, 940 Gs on top of your current Gs.
oh god, okay, where do I put that?
In your Gs.
900,
The right one. Right one.
900,
940.
Huh.
Plus 5,000, so that's 5,940.
Yeah, I'm okay with my math.
there,
There you go. That's your total Gs right now.
yay. So, and I could stack as many attacks as I want, but since I already attacked and rolled,
You've already got. You have you've hit 3 times. 2 of those are crit. What are you flavoring? What are you doing to them?
what?
Flurry of Blows allows you to do.
He's not.
Flurry of
He's
blows
not
allows
flurry
you
of
to
blowing
do-
right now. He had to. He had to
He's
drop the
asking you
flurry.
to describe his
Yeah.
attack. Describe your attack. How are you attacking it?
Well, not just
Uh.
that. He also has a bunch of flavor shit from his monk subclass. Like, is he stunning, striking? What is he adding on top of this? Is it just attacks, or are you adding shit? Like, are you adding a catch up, a lava kick?
Lava kick, and I think the tornado thing that we did.
You want to do tornado?
I'm not sure if we fully worked on it, but the thing I did to TK at the arena.
Yeah,
with
that's
the whole lava.
that's just that's tornado. It's
Yeah.
that's under Dragless. That cost 400 Gs to do.
In which you have plenty.
Mhm.
It surrounds the target and burning, even though it's a dragon.
I'll look at the rest of the party not attacking and be like, they're just pissing it off.
Okay, 2D. So that's gonna add 2d12 plus 1d6. That does 2d12. No, you can't tornado. Sadly, tornado itself cost an action. That's not tornado. Isn't one of the ones that add shit to your attack. That's just like one of the extra ones because that one's
Lava
special.
kick right there.
Yeah, love your magma, your hot sock, hot sock, snap kick, catch up, and spin. All add on.
So, can I just add all of them?
If you want, but that's inefficient.
No, you can only add one per.
Oh,
You can
then,
only add one specifically.
and hot sock.
Hot sock? Okay. So that's an additional D12 per 200 Gs spent. How many Gs you spending in this?
10.
10 Gs? That's not.
Not
that's
10.
hard.
10 hot socks. So that.
So 100 Gs.
That's 1,000. 4, 6, 8, 10.
Big
Go on.
number.
4, 6. I'm gonna say you can only spend up to 600 Gs.
So and then the max amount that I can spend.
Okay, so that's gonna add 3d12.
You
So
okay?
okay, so
Let me get to the Discord thing.
yeah, so
Roll.
roll all your dice. They're on,
Oh god.
they're on your list.
I know, but again, it's hard to see the list. Like, cause every time I click it, it takes me to the end of it, and I can't see any of it. I can't see any of it. And I don't want to like delete or accidentally delete anything here.
You shouldn't have to even click into it. You should just be able to see it, man.
I see 1d1. That's it.
It's a D10.
So, 1d10.
Here, I'll move everything left one. Oh, what'd that do? So a D10, 2d4.
Okay. Plus 2d4. And then the right part of it, right? The 1d4 plus 7 plus 1d6.
Plus 1 plus 2d6. So basically your total is D10, 2d4, 2d6 plus
2d6 plus 7
plus 30.
Plus 30. What about all the stuff on the right?
That is all the stuff on the right.
Oh. And then roll. Um, 54?
Oh, you should probably also double up the dice, because it's a nat 20.
I feel like that's a lot less than before.
Yeah.
54.
Well, yeah, it is a lot less than before, because, you know, I just nerfed you. Bam.
Balance changes.
Balance changes! Like I said before, we're going to balance this play. That's how
Holy shoot! Hijack actually balances this game?
Fuck you.
Perfectly balanced as all
TK,
things should be.
Oh no, TK doesn't remember the pass the sword originally.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That thing was
that thing could one-shot 3 Tarrasques.
Yeah.
So I rolled a nat 20. So what do I do?
So the nat 20 means you see that thing you rolled? Roll it again and add the 2 number. Wait. Roll it again, but remove the plus 30.
$23.
Okay, so that is a total of 70 or 77 damage.
And is the hot sock the one that pushes it back?
Hot sock is not. That's catch up.
Okay.
Yeah, you succeeded in pissing it off.
Okay. Roll the damage for your second attack, which is a normal one. So roll that same thing again. Are you smacking anything into this? Oh, wait, hold on. Quickly roll 6 d12s.
Roll 6. Roll.
He did that.
6
70 something.
D.
No, he didn't. He forgot to add the d12s.
44.
There you go. That's the missing damage. All right. Second attack. This is non-critical. This is the 19. What you doing?
Adding the can I add the ketchup to this one? Or no?
I would save that for your last attack that you hit with.
You technically could add ketchup to this, but you don't have to.
And then another hot sock then. Another max amount
Another
hot
max
sock.
okay, that's another 600 from your total.
Hey, Hijack.
Yes, Mega.
I gotta start getting ready. I'm going to start mine with a 8th level Armor of Agathis, and you can figure it out from there, okay?
Probably not gonna get there.
Okay. Well, if it does get to that, you get the idea.
There we go, Scout. Now it's a math. What the fuck?
Math.
No, it does it automatically. All you have to do is put the minuses in. There you go. So
Okay.
you're doing max level hot sock. That's going to add 3d12.
So it's the same thing as
So roll the exact same thing you did before, but plus 3d12.
same thing with the plus 30.
With the plus 30 and add 3d12.
Plus 3d12.
You just don't get crit damage out of it.
You don't get crit damage here.
65.
Okay, yeah. So for anyone who doesn't know, I took it personal and decided, what would a high damage monk subclass look like? And then we figured it out.
Right. I've read the sheet. That's why I'm helping.
Now, I need.
You have
okay, I need
access to
see how much-
snows, don't you?
Huh?
You have access to snows, right? And
just
then
wanna
your,
see how
your
much
last
damage
critical. Your last critical.
Oh,
You have one more critical to hit. What do you want to use with
This
it?
is where you want to use your catch-up.
This might be where you want to catch up.
max ketchup.
Okay, so that's a maximum of 12,000. Or 1,200. Wait, 4,
Why in
8,
the world does
9, 10, 11,
condiment
12.
do so much damage?
That's spicy.
Because it's spicy. Okay,
It's very spicy.
so 2, 4, 6, 6, 12. So you're gonna roll.
Oh god, here we go.
So, okay, double. So
Roll.
double everything in there. So double all the dice, except for the plus 30.
Okay, so
2d10, 4d4, 4d6. Yeah.
2d10,
Yep.
44, 46,
plus 30
plus 30
plus 12d12.
plus 12d12
Go.
and click.
Yikes!
138.
Yeah, that makes sense for a crit.
You might manage to scratch it.
He growls
it-
at you, and
And then he gets pushed.
he does
into
not get
all the-
pushed.
No,
No, I know it's meant to, but he doesn't.
he's too
He's
big.
too fat.
Too chunky.
I need to see how much damage I did in total just now.
38,
Just add all the numbers.
90,
Well, that's what I'm doing.
98, 2,
Um,
203, 203, 3, 4, 5, 6, 246, 44, 5, 6, 266, 67, 68, 69, 69. Nice.
Nice.
3, 3, 10, 19, 20, 21, 22, 322, 322, 2, 7, 8, 9, 392, 90, 93, 94, 95, 96. 396 damage. Anywho,
Owie.
he's going to he's going to use a legendary action on you.
Oh.
Everyone make a dex
Yes.
save.
I love making deck saves.
Wait, is it a dex save?
Please let it be a deck save. Just let it be a deck save. Make it a charisma save.
Oh, it's a wisdom save.
Dang.
Oh.
I just had to say something.
That's a 27.
Roll 1d20.
So it's an 8 plus.
17.
Well, that's 10.
That's a fail.
Can I use my lucky on this?
Does a
Technically.
17 pass?
Okay, I'm gonna use my lucky on this.
You can use lucky as long as you roll, and I have not told you the result.
You know, yeah.
okay,
I'm gonna use-
I rolled a 3 for my first thing. I luckied it and I got a 20.
Natural?
Natural 20. You came in. I luckied it and I rolled a 20.
Man, what's your fucking luck today?
Dirty 20, baby.
I got 3 20s in like the last 10 seconds.
Hey, scout
Okay,
passes
Stolpy.
for now.
Okay, Stolpy.
Plus my 30 wisdom, that's like 50 wisdom.
Oh, speaking of saves.
Yeah.
What was the save for the damage at the end of last week?
Why the fuck would I tell you that?
Also,
Wait.
what was the deck save for?
Oh, the deck that deck save I
Because I
just
was
told
not-
you to do. I said I fucked that up. What did you roll on your deck save, son? I'll tell you that much.
You never told me about that. You never told me to roll.
Did you? You weren't here last week.
I was not here last week. Remember?
He
Roll.
told everyone to roll.
I told everyone to roll. Roll.
He was in Vegas making
I was in
$69.
Vegas.
He was in Vegas.
Yeah.
I'll say this much: with your plus mod, roll a 20. Yeah, nope.
Nope.
Nope. I'll let you in on this. I'm pretty sure it was Zephyr. Rolled a
Zephyr, yes.
rolled a 31 and failed.
I rolled a 31.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I
he
still
took-
got like 52 damage done to me.
I took only half damage, but
Alright.
that was basically.
Oh
half my
yeah,
health
because you
anyway.
barely passed or something. Wait, no. No, something happened.
Nutters didn't take damage.
Oh, it's
I love
That's why you and right, yes, Tupa and you took half damage because you're residents of the valley.
Exactly.
That's
Half
what
damage?
it was. Yeah,
I
half
took half
damage.
damage.
Oh.
That's what I was
Looking
trying to
on.
remember. It's
I
like
did not
Nutters
take
takes
half
no
damage.
damage because he's a child of Yggdrasil, but the valley members take half damage.
Okay.
No, my
That
deck
means I'm a
rolled at
lot more
nothing.
healthy.
Wait, no, I'm wrong again.
No?
He
You're wrong
uncanny
again.
he uncanny dodged. That's what he did.
Okay,
I
I was gonna say,
considered
you
it.
did not say that.
I
There it is.
considered it, but he used uncanny dodge. That's what it was.
I used
how-
it too.
And
Everyone
how
would
much-
use a rogue.
And how much damage was
Very
that?
true.
104 if you failed.
I thought it was 100. Just 100.
It was
No.
103, I believe.
103,
Okay.
Because we
103.
had to do a thing where we were rounding up
103.
or rounding
One
down.
hundred.
Yeah,
Yeah,
103.
If,
Something
or
like that.
51 if you take half.
Yeah.
There you go.
Anywho,
So it's
Scout just did about 300. What was everyone's wisdom save?
I rolled a 20.
27.
Wisdom.
17 base, but it depends on what I'm saving for, because I have weird saving
25.
for specific conditions. What am I saving? What is the wisdom save against?
The
Is it
sl-
magic?
it is magic, so you get
Magic.
advantage.
Then I have 27.
I got 5.
Fucking loser.
I am a loser.
You just see the rabbit ping ponging like Sonic off the sticking dragon.
And even if
So
it
for
does
that-
affect me, I still take half damage because of magic resistance.
for that wisdom save we just did. I got 16 plus 5, 21.
Fail.
Because my pimp can't remember.
It's a,
because
it's a
of
save
magic.
against fear. I
No,
feel like.
it's not a save against fear. Did anyone roll above a 30?
Me.
No.
I did not roll above 30.
Not counting you, Mr. Nat 20. Okay. Everyone but Scout and Nutters, you are under the effects of the slow spell.
I
Wait,
rolled
I-
a 20.
Oh,
Oh,
wait,
a
this is a
30?
spell? Oh, one second. I
Yeah.
get advantage on this.
Roll.
Yeah, did you say 30 there, Hijack?
I
What did you get?
actually can't be
25.
hindered by movement spells, so that one would
Total?
automatically fail on
Or
me
app-
anyway.
25
Even if I
total,
failed the
yeah.
save.
Yeah.
My movement can't be hindered.
Not by difficult terrain, it can't.
No, it said or by spell.
Which way?
Yeah.
Which one?
It's one of the rings I made way long ago. I made it on accident thinking it was something else.
The Ring of Freedom of Movement, right?
Yeah.
Magic.
That would
Man.
not. That does not save you from the effect of the slow spell, I don't think.
I think it does.
You can't slow me.
Read it. I think it does.
Minus.
It might.
So I have 5 luckies, right? Or is it 4?
It's 4.
Okay, so I have 3 now.
Alright. Another turn?
Shut up,
Yes.
stupid.
Nutters is going to reach in his pocket and he's going to pull out a scroll and tighten it up as he marches towards the dragon.
Okay.
When he gets up to it, he's going to say, Nidhogg. And when it looks at him, he's going to say, no. And he's going to swat him on the nose with the scroll and say, bad dragon.
It lets out this low growl. This...
Blink, blink.
Fire, just green flames emanating from his mouth.
Butterfingers. If I Butterfingers a dragon, does it lose its scales?
I tell everybody, just go to the tree. There should be an opening over there. I'll be right behind you. And I stand between.
Oh, yeah, magic cannot
them.
reduce your speed. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you'd be safe from that part of the effect of slow. Yeah.
Yeah, it would affect me. It just wouldn't affect me.
Well, slow does more than just that.
Hijack, is that a thing I
What?
could do?
What? Butterfingers a dragon?
Yeah.
You
And
can try
technically
it.
its scales is its armor, right?
No, it's a natural armor.
No.
Are you asking if you could Butterfingers a barbarian to make their flesh fall off?
Yes.
That's one acidic butter.
Oh yeah, that's some acidic butter. As as Nutters, you hear, "Why are you so far from the tree?" You wander far.
I put my hand on you. You melt.
Not chasing
No.
I'll look up at him and I'll say, yes, I've been away for a while. I was on a mission.
Are these
I've
people
returned.
are these people not chasing you?
No, they are not. They are my companions here to help us to fix things back to what they were before the fracture.
They are your friends.
They are my friends.
You watch as the dragon stands and just fucking towers above you guys.
I'm still on his neck.
You have it. Your head goes. He goes out of the trees.
I can't see anything going on. I just see tree now.
In lore, Nidhogg is so big that he eats his tail while encircling the entirety of the 9 realms.
Oh yeah. Oh wait,
Thought that was
no, that's the
Jormungandr.
world serpent.
Yeah.
Jormungand.
You're
Okay,
mixing.
I'm gonna
You're
mute
you're thinking of
You're
Jormungandr.
right.
You're thinking of Jormungandr. Nidhogg is pretty fucking big.
That's the
He is
name,
big
not
enough to
Jormungandr.
make. He is big enough to where he requires his own dimension as a home.
Sorta. He
It's
re-
called Nippleheim.
He kind of there's like this acidic lake area where he kind of is, and he gnaws on a root there. He's
Right, yeah.
he's big. He's very big. Don't get me wrong there.
Well-
I ask him when he sits up. I look up at him from down at the ground. I'm a squirrel, but I'm assuming he can hear me. I ask him, Nidhogg, are you hurt?
Not yet. He's not.
As I use my actual action, because my first action was a free action. I'm assuming I didn't actually.
Oh,
attack him.
just so anyone knows, okay, Scout just did over 300 damage. And usually in a boss fight, that's like, oh my god! And it's like, oh, you just halfway killed my boss.
I'm gonna basically.
You scratched him.
Yeah.
You scratched him.
He has just a tiny bunny paw print on his face.
All this for a drop of blood.
He doesn't even bleed from that.
I know.
He just had a little paw print.
You gave him a massage.
As my free action, I'm gonna slam down my staff and cast the healing prayer.
It's not gonna do anything for him. He heals faster than that.
Right.
He has
Also,
natural
the
healing.
Party members will go up by how much is it? 3d6 plus.
Yeah.
So what you telling me is I wasted 3 nat 20s here?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He heals 5% of his health a turn. Every time it's his turn. He will heal 5% of his health. You didn't even do 1% of his health with that attack.
Oh my gosh.
What happens if I roll 10 nat 20s there in a row?
You might get to 2.5%.
Everybody heals by that much. So.
Everybody heals by what?
The way to fight Nidhogg is by using stuff of like weapons of you have to use like Vorpal or weapons of certain death.
Everybody
much?
heals 14
That's how
points
he's
of
built to
damage.
be fought.
14.
Yeah.
Or you fight him without the intention of killing him and just making him stop.
Yeah, he's one of those bosses where it's like you can't kill it, but you can prolong it. He's strong.
Or you can just get rid
Big
of
boy.
it.
Well,
He's a part of a Pangeon, so you would not.
I'm using his
Or-
mythology against him. You see,
or
I'm
Yeah.
a child of Yggdrasil.
you
I
get-
understand that he's bound to the world tree and can't attack me.
Hijack.
he
Or
can't- He can't attack you, and technically, right now, he attacked because of you. He thought you were being.
Right. I kind of thought that.
Yeah.
That's
He's,
why I
he
didn't
says,
actually try to hurt him when I walked up and swatted him with the scroll. It was just a scroll. I didn't.
Like
do that.
like hitting a dog with a newspaper.
"Bad."
Yeah, yeah.
Who points at the blood spatter, pushes head into it. No, bad.
Or hijack.
Yeah.
You can get the Lost Thieves lens from Risk of Rain too that has a 0.00005 chance to just instantly kill something.
Well, that's a normal creature. He's not a normal creature. He's a boss creature. You'd have to use. Ahoy!
He's more than that. He's actually a eldritch being.
Yeah.
He can't die, so therefore death can't happen.
Can we make an Ahoy weapon in this?
Sure, it's somewhere now.
Yay.
Okay.
Somewhere in a random drop.
I tell everybody in the party, oh, and if anybody happens to use nature magic, if you see any sticks on the ground, you might want to pick them up and save them.
Can I use commune with
I
nature?
think I use nature magic.
Yeah,
Can I-
you can.
If you see acorns or sticks on the ground, you definitely want to pick them up. They are not normal.
Oh yeah.
Can I use commune with
If
nature?
you find them,
Yep.
you will only find them because they've been a gift from the world tree itself.
You cast commune with nature, Scout.
The level 6 spell
Yeah.
of commune with nature.
The one that lets you talk to plants. Oh wait, no, that's speak with plants.
Let's
Wait,
speak with
The
plants.
one that has the one that has 300 miles of thing, and I get 3 facts about the land.
Yeah, the commune with nature. Range.
3 facts about the land.
1, where are we? 2, what are we? 4,
Why are
is
we?
it
Is it edible?
4. Why did I skip 3?
4. Step 1, make a plan. Step 2, execute the plan. Step 4, realize there's no step 3.
Step 5, profit.
Plan?
Exactly.
Who the hell listens to the plan?
Exactly.
Hey,
The one who makes it.
I've learned.
3 pieces of info about the land. 1, it is connected to all of the elemental realms, synergizingly.
the creatures around us, I guess.
Connected literally to every realm. Every
2,
plane of existence.
it holds 0.1% of the world tree Yggdrasil.
And the creatures around us, I guess. I can see creatures all around us with that. Or see objects.
Creatures in the vicinity of the world tree are protected by Nidhogg, the dragon. And most of the creatures in here will probably want your ass.
It's
Because
because
they're
of my
going to
rabbit.
fuck you.
Like in what way?
Depends which creature you come across.
Dang.
Depends which creature. Okay, so
And
there's
do I,
some that
and do I see all the sticks?
No.
You see trees.
I see sticks. Big sticks.
You see a single squirrel that has a beehive for eyes.
Beehive eyes.
Has anyone moved yet?
What is with me and Faye like magic and squirrels with bees for eyes or something like that?
Because it's funny.
Like this kind of thing keeps happening.
Wait a minute. Bees? What happened to my bee box?
Hijack.
That's
What did
Wes's.
What did you do in my bee box?
Technically, it was Tin Can's West. Tin Can's
It
B-box.
was my bees.
Yes, Supa?
Has anyone moved yet?
Not fully.
I'm gonna go. Tupa.
Yeah.
Going straight to-
Sad.
No. Oh, there.
As you hear from you hear their
Muting.
squirrel nutters. You hear, if they are trusted by you, they may be close to the tree.
They will bring no harm to the tree. We're here to save the tree. So that we can bring, well, to be honest, chaos back to the Feywild. Because that's going to be what fixes all of this. Chaos, the turmoil that's happening in all the realms.
Very well. And you were
Know what
all
the best way
brought
to
to the
cause
tree.
a lot of chaos very quickly is?
Just existing.
Let's
A lot
cut
of dragon
down
on the
this
nose.
big frickin' tree. Yeah.
No!
I have an axe. Let's do it.
You will die.
I got the axe.
Literally die.
Joke's
By
on
cutting
you,
down
I'm
the tree,
already
you
dead.
will die a horrible, painful death.
Joke's on you, I'm already dead.
That is if Nutter didn't like
Terrible.
wipe you
What are you
from the
doing
map
over
the
here?
moment
Hey, Hijack, look at Sun real quick.
He's covered by trees.
I have
Yes.
a feeling Nutters would probably annihilate even his closest friend if they tried to hurt this tree.
Oh yeah.
With that being said, I blow up the tree.
You die.
Oh damn.
You die. A horrible, painful,
This is so sad. Can we have 500
excruciatingly long
likes?
death.
No,
One day I'll get those 500 likes.
no,
One day.
One day.
One day.
no.
One day.
You're
Wes.
not gonna be even alive to get those likes if you try.
Can I
Where
have
did
the Eyesore do wild magic effect number 100?
Where did the cat go? Boo.
Let's destroy the tree.
Boo.
Nutters is gonna go over to the base of the tree and find like a overhang big enough for us to set up a small camp so everybody can rest.
Nutters, you hear one more thing from
You
yeah.
can say-
You hear one more thing from Nidhogg before he goes back to chewing.
I'm still on this end.
As you get fucking yeeted.
No, I resist the eating.
You get yeeted. You've been yoked.
No, I gotta pass a 30 deck save.
Just
Make a
yeet
check.
yourself back up with your
Make a save.
cannonball. Fine, fix it.
I don't pass the 30 deck save. I get yeeted.
Yeet! And much
add a
like old
0 on the
times, you
spine.
watch as a lizard figure over the horizon. Much like old times. You hear Nidhogg say, you hear Nidhogg kind of murmuring under his breath, but big old fucking dragon, like a murmur is hearable. As you hear, there have lately been too
Is that
many. You hear him say, what has been with the non-natives as of late?
I
Oh.
did just tell him about the world being fractured.
He looks at you, he says, no, lately, another creature not native to the tree has been allowed to partake residence.
Oh. And what do you know of this creature?
The man
That's
with a
unusual.
forge.
That sounds like somebody I need to investigate.
Now I must return to my duty. And he slumbers down this hole. Or a
Bird
hole.
didn't even say hi to George.
Oh, you said the word!
Vestal comes riding back, George.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna wander over to the base of the tree, find a safe spot in the corner because ain't nothing gonna come close to this tree that wants to harm any of us. Because everything's gonna be deathly afraid of Nidhogg. So we should be safe here. And proceed to set up a small camp for everybody so we can heal a little bit before moving forward.
Nutters, your alert goes off.
Look around.
You look up and you see a acorn plummeting down on you.
12 plus, let's see, 14, that's, I'm gonna do a flip and catch it.
Do a flip!
That's
Roll
26,
performance.
by the way.
You've been granted a acorn from Yggdrasil.
As y'all see, Nutters, like, do a backflip and catch a falling acorn in midair.
And you all
Megafan 7790 test.
Yep. And you all hear a nice catch, Fluffy Butt. You see on this tree a squirrel with this sort of protrusion from his head. There you go, runs up it. And he starts running up the tree.
I ate a Klondike bar. How do I get this Klondike bar? Don't question it.
You're not you when you're hungry. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Genocide.
Klondike.
So, first order of let's get everybody healed up. I'm gonna set down my bag and reach in it and grab Ravel by the scruff of his armor, pull his head up through the bag, and be like, "Hey, we got any healing potions down there?"
When you
I don't think I carried any.
I do actually.
He means drugs.
I don't know what's all in there, but I personally.
When you say
Hijack, check messages, please.
I definitely have healing drinks.
But I say something about drinks. I've got a drink in here called Fireball. Apparently, it's strong stuff.
Okay, you know what? That'll work. A healing drink. Wait, what about
Cubes.
in my you know what? In my shop? I'm talking to Ravel. In my shop, there's a staff in there that's carved with a whole bunch of like people sitting on top of each other's heads.
I can
grab that for me. Bring it up. with your drinks.
What
please.
class of healing potion is?
Oh, this specifically it's a staff of healing. Matters just describing.
Yeah, I know. I know it's probably staff of healing. He's asking what level of potion you want him to bring.
Oh, I think a few of the people are pretty hurt up here. They had a run-in with an old friend, and it didn't do too well for them.
I suppose I could bring some superior healing potions.
I also have potions.
Yeah, Scout also has potions.
I have like 50 potions.
Very well. Scout, do you want to distribute some of your healing potions?
Let's see. We got a wide selection of healing potions.
Talking about Scout's healing potions.
Let's see. I got 7 common healing potions. I got 3 uncommon healing potions. I got like a bunch of herbs that can turn into potions. I got a potion of better healing. I got like a potion of that tastes like death. I got 7 of those.
Do you remember Scout's potions?
I write them down. I got a lot of healing potions.
When I get that staff in my hand, y'all, I can literally do
smacking me with a tree.
7d8 plus 16 healing.
Hijack is looking at my list confirming all that.
60-foot radius.
Alright. So, unless Scout wants to use some of theirs, Ravel will bring out a superior...
I'll give out the 7 common ones.
Okay, so everyone gets a common healing potion, which is just the normal run-of-the-mill healing potion, as Ravel brings out a superior healing drink for everyone.
A single drink.
Yep.
Does this recharge spell slots?
No, but resting afterwards will. That's why we're setting up a camp.
Well, I am unhurt, so I do not need.
I mean, you're
anything.
unhurt.
Yes, unhurted.
You are negative 103 health.
No.
Yeah.
How would I be negative 103 health?
From last session,
the last
you were
session.
the first person that got hit.
Oh, I didn't know anything about that.
Remember that deck save I told you to make?
You told me to make like 5 different deck saves. I don't know which one you're referring to.
The very first one.
I got a 17.
Just out of curiosity, Hijack.
Yeah.
While everybody's getting their drinks together, and before I do the staff, just the icing on the cake, I'm going to I want to cast detect magic on the acorn.
It is magical.
Is there any innate? Is there any like? Is it enchanted or is it just innate? Like magic from being
It's innate magical, but it's the innate in the sort of way where it's like, I want to see how you've grown. Make something with this.
So in other words, it's just like raw magic energy
It's
that
a
he can
vessel.
do something with.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. That's what I wanted to know. I wanted to know if it had a purpose or if it was one of those things of let's see what you could do with this.
Yeah, it's a what can you do with this?
Right.
The tree is challenging you to become MacGyver.
Pretty much.
Oh,
He's
already
already
have
a
a
guy.
plan for it.
Okay.
And I already have a plan for it.
So everyone who's drinking the supreme healing potion brought to you by Ravel, make a con save.
EA con saves. Natural 1. I'm fucked up.
I can self heal with my
I'm not gonna be
cheese,
drinking it.
Not yet.
right?
Not yet.
Do I have to?
22.
I did before when I fight TK.
Does a 22 pass?
You're saying I can no longer self heal?
I'm saying we have to work on that. What?
I
I'm-
have to drink it.
22.
You don't have to drink it.
Hi,
I'm not
Jack.
drinking it.
Natural
Is
one.
it
I
in
heard.
like a container that I can keep for later, or am I being brought like a chalice of superior? healing
Chalice.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
being
okay.
brought out like
Alright,
more
I'll drink
like
it then.
a goblet.
Yeah, like a
I'll
goblet.
drink it then.
Like
Vessel
a,
pours
like a
it down
beer
his
stein.
eye.
Knowing Rebel, it's probably like a German beer stein with a little like lid on it.
I'm not drinking it.
Yeah.
14.
Let me make my common potion list down.
All right, everyone who drunk it, you're fucking smashed.
Hang on.
What
1,
about
2, 3,
You're
4,
what's the
5.
save?
You're smashed.
So
So
22 doesn't win.
You're smashed.
What was
So,
the save on this thing?
53.
Yeah, just so everybody
53?
knows, this stuff is literally based. His healing potion's based off of Traveler's
Oh.
Ale or something like that.
I don't think it's possible for any of us to have passed that.
If you get a nat 20.
So if I give
Nutter-
everyone a potion,
Nutters can't even pass a check.
that means
It's
I have one.
it's technically a check rating of 30 with a minus 20.
Ah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wait a
So-
minute.
Does Scout drink his own potions?
Wait a minute.
Yep.
I'm. Could this work?
I don't know what
But
this
You
is.
might be drunk.
Hang on.
It will heal you up
Remember
already,
how I
and
have
it
healing
gives you
arrows?
Yep.
temporary hit points too.
I'm just
Have
gonna.
yourself with the healing arrows.
I'm just going to take my common potion,
Yep.
turn it into arrows, and just repeatedly stab myself with it.
That's
Nutters is
that's
just gonna
basically the
smack you.
same as drinking the potion.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be count if I make 3?
It's
Does that
edgier.
count as 3 common potions?
No. You make
Nutters is just watching
you make
everybody
one
argue,
you
he
make
reaches
one
over,
liquid arrow with one potion.
Ah,
grabs
Hey.
the staff and casts
okay then.
Cure Wound.
I'm just gonna drink my common potion then.
Yeah, drink your
Wow.
common potion. Hey, Hijack,
How-
what save does he need to make for his common potion?
And then he's gonna
It's a
use
fucking
2 more
potion.
charges after that to
No,
cast
it's not.
Lesser Restoration.
No, it's not!
From everybody.
No, I want to.
Is it a wisdom?
I don't remember.
What do you mean? I
Scout,
made my
make
potion.
make a wisdom save.
What do you mean? I made my wisdom potion. My wisdom potion. I made my own potion. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Yep,
Yeah,
make
you
a
did.
save.
I'm
Hijack,
confused
did
here.
you hear me?
Vessel did nothing.
I did not.
Vessel didn't do
Nutters
anything.
reaches over to Rebel,
Wisdom save.
grabs
Yep.
the staff,
Yep.
casts Mass Cure,
Yep.
and then
20?
Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
So everybody will be cured by
Let's
78
see.
plus 23, and the Lesser Restoration is to remove the drunken status effect.
Well, what did
It
they-
is going to.
What did we just
I'm-
This is now a greater effect, so it's going to halfen the effect. So anyone who's drop dead drunk, you are. You're hammered, but not drop dead. Anyone who's blackout drunk, you now are just fucking smashed.
Yay!
When did we
It's
get to the
hammer time.
tavern already?
There it is.
Anywho, everyone is going to heal health.
Yeah.
So
About that
Put
much,
it back to max.
plus 23.
So 23. Everyone heals 23 from Nutters.
I
Wait,
rolled.
no, more than that. 10, 20,
If I had to roll,
Yeah.
28.
I rolled a
30,
19
Yeah.
plus my wisdom, as you said. That would be 29 at 28.
What
Yeah.
losers? You're all getting drunk.
Everybody in a 60
Yeah.
foot radius will heal for 53 points of damage.
Why did I have to roll a wisdom save on my own
Well,
potion that I made?
I would,
we,
I would
fuck
say
you,
it's
that's
fair for you to tell that you can tell your potion's been tampered with.
Yeah, your potion's been tampered with.
Dev, you said
Yeah,
everyone within
temporary
a
hit points.
60-foot radius heals?
So what? Do I
Yeah.
take damage now?
How much? How
You're-
much
you're
was
not
that?
taking
Devlin?
any
Literally,
damage.
it works on every.
Anywho, drinking Ravel's drink, you heal 71 health.
Actually, I think he has to make a wisdom and a con save.
Yes.
Lord.
Con save.
The con
Scout.
save is for the.
Oh my god.
That's a different
I cast
thing.
lesser restoration on everybody, so y'all are just drunk. You're not like.
20 again.
Yeah, you're not shit faced. You're fine.
I'm still shit faced.
I rolled a
Yeah.
20.
Sun is
That
shit
is
faced.
right.
Anything.
Yeah, Sun's
Alright.
shit faced.
Hijack.
Your potion tastes funny. That's the
It's been
extent of
I
it.
rolled my fourth 20.
Good job.
I told you not to put that essence of clown in there.
Wait
Now-
a minute.
Yeah.
These are potions that I had before we even went here.
Yeah.
These are potions I had since the
Yep.
beginning.
Yep.
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 That explains it.
What do you mean that explains it?
Expired medicine.
Alright.
It's
Potions
potentially
can't
the
expire.
expired medicine on top of other things.
So
But
basically, with that, everyone should be healed back up to their max. 7, 8, 9, 9. Yeah, everyone should be healed back up to their maximum health, even if you took 103 damage. That's more than enough.
Everybody's been
I
healed
did not
over
drink the
100 points of
potion.
damage.
Okay, then you are just going to be holding a stack.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would
Oh.
get
Still
30
be
something
healed by
HP.
54.
Am I being peer
What
pressured into
was the
drinking it?
23 from
Are you what,
earlier?
Bertle?
Am I being peer pressured into drinking it?
That's up
Yes.
to your peers.
Party. That is up to them. That's what
Pressure.
I'm asking.
Pressure. Pressure.
Jerome
No
isn't
one's-
drinking either.
Hang on. So if my
78
potions are
healing.
expired, does that mean it's poison now?
No,
In
they're
a
not.
way?
They're not expired.
Oh, actually, they are poison.
They are poison.
It's not deadly poison.
Well,
Can't
I'll
make
take.
poison
I will
ivy.
ask people for my potions back so I can make them into poison tip healing arrows.
Are you sure you want to do that without investigating it a little further?
I'm taking them potions back because no one drank
Why
them.
not? Let 'em-
Right,
Let 'em
also,
be.
Oh,
you
hey.
said as an alchemist, you would
Yes,
want to
there,
use
Zephyr.
properties to replicate them.
Do we have any table salt?
Sure.
Well, we're
I
in
mean,
the
I
bag
will
now.
investigate them.
I'm assuming we're
With
in
my
the dimension
potions.
now, camping, so
I
we
want to
don't
take.
like live in a tent. We go into the bag to camp.
Wait a
I wanna
minute.
take some table salt.
With that 20, would I know what's wrong with it?
No.
It's a
Doesn't work like-
20.
If you
on
went
a
to
save,
investigate
if you went to
afterward.
investigate it afterwards and you got the 20, yes. Anywho,
Can I investigate it?
Yes.
you can now
Go ahead.
roll investigation. Roll investigation as
And if you want an alchemist's help, such as Ravel,
I am an alchemist.
a
you might be
better
able to
alchemist's
pick it
help.
up. Yeah.
Ravel is actually a
Investigation.
brewer.
Yeah, he's a
A brewing is
brew-
alchemy.
Brewing is alchemy. He's a brewer and an alchemist.
Anders is actually a
Okay.
expert alchemist.
Yeah.
So 13 plus 6 is.
Roll.
Nine.
Now I want you to roll nature.
Hang on. So that's a
That's a
19.
That's a 19. Now roll nature.
Rolling nature. That's a 7, but with my wisdom, that is.
I
Thir-
see loading wheels.
Hang on, that's a 7 plus 6. That's a 13. Okay, I have a 6 in I have a 6 in nature, and I rolled a 7.
Your potion is laced with grung poison.
I'm immune to
Grung,
poison though.
Not that type of poison.
Yeah, Grung poison is
Different.
special.
It's special.
Yeah, it bypasses poison immunity and resistance.
Speaking of grung
Since-
poison, where's that frogman? Is he still just in his barrel?
No, he's gone.
Oh, he's just disappeared.
Do I taste frog in my potion? Was he bathing in my potion?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Is that the whole thing we're going with here? Is he was bathing in the potion?
Maybe.
If that's what you want to believe.
He was
All you
bathing
know-
in the
All
water
you
he
know is there's
used for
something
your potions.
slimy. It tastes like grung.
Yeah, that's true. You're just bathing in the water you were using to make your potion.
As you guys hear all these chittering sounds start to come from the tree.
We're
As you
into
see,
the bag, aren't we?
I thought you were setting up outside, just at the tree.
Yeah, we're setting the
The
bag
cat-
up outside.
Oh,
the
you're
tree.
setting the bag up.
Yeah.
Oh, then never mind.
I'm still outside. I
Alright.
would not be inside.
Okay, Tupa, you start to
Yeah,
hear
I'm
all
assuming
this
we would be
chittering.
just setting it up, so there would be some of us going in, some of us still standing there.
I'd probably be with Nutters wherever he decides to.
Yeah,
I
Tupa.
would be setting up the bag to get everybody ready to go in.
Alright, Tupa, you start to hear all this chittering.
Hmm
Chitter chitter chatter.
Pitter patter, chitter chatter, pitter pitter chitter. As you
Yes, thank you.
see all along the tree, all the way up it, just scattered about these squirrels.
Squirrel.
hmm
And they have spears.
Ah,
Ooga chugga. Ooga chugga.
A little bit.
And they're watching you.
is Nutters here?
Oh, he's in the bag.
Is he in the bag? I'm gonna go into the bag. Nutters, I think some of your brethren are a bit hostile towards us.
A banana. Hoogity
Nutters
banana.
looks nothing like those creatures. Just want to say. They are squirrel-like, but from view, the proportions, very different.
Is racist.
They would actually
some-
be a lot bigger and more humanoid.
Yep.
So the rat folk with
Some of
fluffy
your
tails.
roommates. I don't know. I wouldn't know what else to call them.
They're closer to y'all's height at like 5 to 6 feet tall.
Mm.
They're not medium creatures.
Ah.
No, wait. They're medium creatures.
So are they basically
They're
fluffy-tailed rat folk?
4'5". 4 to 5 feet tall is how tall they are.
That's not a squirrel. That's a rat.
That is not a squirrel. I would not be going in then.
They are watching you.
Actually, wait, no. I would be going into Esmer's
Okay.
something. Nuttles, would it be possible for me to take a look around the tree? I have never been up close and personal.
Who is this asking me?
Tuba.
Tuba.
I wouldn't go out there walking around if I were.
Huh.
Y'all are only safe here because you're with me. I'm afraid if you were to wander far away from me, you'd get attacked. And if we wander away from the party, they might get attacked. I think we should all stick together for now. If you'd
I
like
agree.
to look around at the base of the tree right here at the camp, I would be happy to sit outside the bag and let you look.
There we go.
All right, that is.
Is the
That's
music from
fine.
Avatar copyrighted?
Probably.
It's really good, but most
Definitely.
likely it's Nickelodeon. Yeah.
Fucking die to be
Wait,
able to
wait,
use
wait.
some Avatar jams in those sessions.
I was about
Hey,
to say
I would
Avatar.
too. I
No
just
time.
I just got the box set for Avatar and Korra. So happy.
Neat.
Yeah. We're in the box.
Oh, that's not right.
We're in the box.
What's
We're
in the box?
box. It's the box ghost.
It's the box ghost. Okay.
Fear me!
Fear me, for I am the box ghost.
No.
What are you guys doing?
Probably helping Nutters.
I need to see all my potions now.
Anyone
Which one is
going-
tampered with?
Okay. So I'll say over time, since you get to work with Rilf, you learn that all of your potions have been spiked with
even the smoke bomb potion.
When did you make the smoke bomb?
It's a potion that's a throwable that turns.
When
into
did you
smoke.
make it? How long ago?
Around here this time.
That should be safe.
Like
For now.
Okay.
What about any old rations we might have?
He's not looking at
Okay.
those.
Potions that I made. I'll say before we went to the town that the TK would like figure out if he was a robot or something.
Yeah.
That was the fire breath. The potion components. The potion of better healing.
Yeah.
I don't know why I have it as
All of that,
healing.
everything before that town, spiked.
So the piss fire, the throwable.
Yep.
The smoke potion.
Spiked.
The carrot rum.
Spiked.
So much work on.
It's not ruined.
You learned that the grung poison makes you friendly towards grungs for an hour, forcefully, and listen to their commands, and lets you speak grung for that exact same hour.
What the heck is a grunk?
You remember the frog that Joe played?
Yeah, the little golden grug.
Ew.
Blood-stained hands
Ew.
and feet.
One Punch Grung.
Yep.
Well, I guess I'll set all this down to 0 now. I don't have any of it now. Man,
Plays the one punch team.
I really wanted to throw the piss fire.
You can still throw
You
it.
still can.
I mean, yeah, I can. I'll keep that one. But okay, I'll keep that one. The other ones I have to drink them, so I can't really do much. Well,
Can I play a cheerful tune?
better healing.
Jack,
Yeah.
Can I use prestidigitation to make myself look like an old man squirrel?
Um,
I'm gonna prestidigitate myself to look like an old man squirrel, and I'm gonna shake my fist up at the Ratatosk and say, "Get off my lawn, you young whippersnappers!"
You
wait,
know.
even the bottles of rum?
Yes.
Ah,
99 bottles of rum on the wall. 99
Something
bottles
worth
of
noting is you
rum.
guys, come think of it, you guys have only seen the grung in the Feywild. You've never seen him outside the Fey. For all you know, he's native here.
No, he gets.
For all you know, everything he's ever told you is a lie.
well, if we're gonna be in the bag, I'm going to remake my potions now, making more potions of healing.
Well, you know, you've got a full alchemy thing in there, and I don't know if you know, but according to the crafting guide that I have for 5e, which I sent to y'all,
As long as it's there. As long as it's a common thing, you can make that potion.
Right, that too, but he also gets a +5 to his rolls for.
Yes, you do also get a +5 to alchemy.
Great full alchemy stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make. I'm gonna stack up on common potions.
All right.
So I'm gonna make like 10 common potions, and then make
And
the
you also
smoke
have
potions, which
access
are
to
also
that-
technically
can do that.
common.
You also have access to that grass that we're growing in a dead body in a room somewhere.
Can I roll? Can I roll like a 1d12 to see how many I make?
Or death flower.
You make
or
10.
whatever it's called.
Oh, I don't have to roll.
No.
I'm
You said-
actually curious.
And the smoke potions.
Make a D4.
Okay,
Hi, Jack.
Yeah.
What exactly is that death flower?
1d4.
What is the death grass? Speed grass?
I made one.
The stuff we're growing in the body. Remember the,
Yeah,
the
so-
we had to have a body to grow it
Speed
in?
grass.
10
Oh,
That's the speed. That's the speed grass.
and 1 smoke potion.
It's the grass that gives you the haste effect.
Ah.
If you
I typically made one of those already
And it tastes
Yeah.
like grung.
when
No.
we got here. No, when we got here, I made
That
one
one
because
And I'm gonna send you a spell.
I'm just gonna call
Yeah.
potion of haste then.
no, call it speed grass potion.
Potion of speed grass
Okay. It's
1 because I technically made that one already.
Yep.
I just forgot to add it.
Okay. Is anyone doing anything else? Is anyone gonna go there himself on a jog around a tree?
No.
I'll go on a
It's probably
jog around
safer
the
to
tree
stay
and
near the
play
people who
my- hold
actually
on.
know what's going on around here.
Hold on, I'm gonna go for a jog around the tree while playing my whistle stick.
Cool.
I'm gonna fly to the top of the tree and see what's I can see.
Well,
What
you
top?
see there, Jerome. Going down the tree's easy. Going up, that's the hard part.
I'll just fly out.
Hey,
You don't
Hijack,
see
Hi,
the
Jack.
top.
do you have access to
We all
the,
float down
Epic
here.
Level Handbook?
What?
The Epic Level Handbook
No,
for D&D. The level 20 plus handbook.
I do not.
Oh,
You would
there
like
is
it?
a spell in there for druids. It's an epic level spell.
I know a few of them.
I want to enchant my new acorn with it.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Yeah, you can do that.
But yes, I want to fly to the top of the tree just to see what I can see.
You keep flying.
Does it just
It's
keep
like
going?
it's like trying to chase a rainbow, bro. You're never gonna reach the top.
I'm gonna fucking catch it. Just you wait and see.
How long are you going? How long are you willing to spend on this hill?
I'm willing to die on this hill. This hill is the one that I planned to die on.
Okay, time to make a new character.
I will reach the top of this tree.
Okay. Even if you were going 500 feet a turn, it would take you a month to get to the top of the tree.
But it has a top?
Mhm.
It does have a top then, which means that it can be done.
A month. It'll take you a month
500 feet. At 500 feet.
at 500
But-
feet.
But with if that's the speed that I'm falling in that direction, but then if I also accelerate myself by flapping my wings while falling, it adds more thrust, thus I'm moving faster than the 500 feet.
It would remove thrust.
Mhm.
But I'm flapping up.
Yes.
But you're also falling.
But you're falling
you
down.
flapping
You're
You're falling
towards your
down.
feet.
while falling.
Well,
You're falling
you,
towards your
you'd
feet. Your
add,
wings
you'd
should
add,
only-
you'd start to
drag.
add drag.
Yes.
Then I streamline myself.
That's how you go 500 feet.
Fuck.
That's
It's-
falling speed.
That's terminal
create a
velocity.
rock.
Hijack.
Well, you can add a boost behind to increase
I'm
the
gonna
F-
DM you
the F
something
drag.
stupid because I want to get to the top as well.
Okay.
We need to find a way to the top. This has to be done. Does anyone have like a rocket or something?
Warp door. But I'm pretty sure that only goes like 60 feet.
Or can you increase my mass by so much that the terminal velocity is?
You may want to send me
I
the
can
spell as
increase
well.
your
There,
mass.
as well.
How
there,
much
Dev.
can you increase my mass by?
I can increase your mass.
How much can you increase my mass by?
I don't know, but I picked up the go.
It'll
I
also
picked up
increase.
the enlarge and small and what's it
Well,
called?
when you increase his size to make him bigger, that also increases air resistance at the same
Yeah,
time. Terminal
you would
velocity
have
would remain
to.
the same. You'd have to increase his
Increase
density.
mass, just the mass itself, without increasing. the-
Yeah.
No, Berto, that'll also take a month.
Oh,
You're probably just plane shift into the top, but that won't work. Probably.
What's this distance?
What
Got
if
it.
I polymorph him into an extremely dense metal?
That might work to increase
long
the
as
terminal
it's the same shape.
velocity.
Because for terminal velocity, it's your FG is what you're trying to max out, and FG is MA, and your A is your what's gravity, which is 9.81 times 10, which is just 9.81.
I'm trying to
but
put
we don't
physics
know
in our math rock game.
Yeah, exactly. So if I can increase the mass of that, then
I already had to learn the fucking Pythagoras theorem. I'm not learning gravity theory.
Well, gravity theory is eerie. It's just FG equals MA, sorry.
All right. Anywho,
And A is equal to G.
A squared plus
Gravity
B
is
squared equals C squared.
mass and velocity equals
as you two
gravity,
try to
right?
fly up the
MA.
tree until you realize it's not gonna happen, Zafir, you go on a walkie woo.
Yeah, I go on a walkie woo.
All right.
I
Or
warn
a
'em
fly. A
not to
fly
get-
woo.
I warn them not to get far away from me because they might be attacked.
I'll be alright.
Vessel's
People
gonna
that
sit up a
that
lawn
natives
chair
of
and
this
watch.
tree are very defensive of it.
I don't doubt that. I will be okay.
Do you go left or right of the bag?
Mm. Flip a coin. Ping. And tails. I go left.
Wrong choice. All right.
Wrong choice.
They're both wrong choices.
Hey, Hijack, I DM'd you a spell I want you to look up.
Wait, which way did we come from?
Forest.
Where we are now. Did we come from the left or from the right of it?
Behind.
Opposite. Away from tree.
You come from yes.
Okay. I'm sticking with my choice. I go left.
Okay. Oh, I've seen this spell before. Yeah, I drew it in a game I was in before I
Basically
used
an
it.
atomic bomb of life.
Yeah, I know that spell. I know that spell. A druid I played, a druid player used it once in a different game I played.
Yep.
Where I was actually the game that Snow is from, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, he became the Earth.
I want to tweak it though.
Ooh.
I
Alright.
want to tweak it to where the center point
Mhm.
of the origin of where it spreads from is inside of the target that is hit, not outside.
Ooh.
I mean, I do have an acorn from the tree of life.
The world tree.
And I'm casting a spell to create massive amounts of life.
Yeah. I'll say it'll emanate from the acorn.
If I
You
know
happen to
if I
get the
can
acorn inside.
It could come from inside them. You just have to get the acorn inside them.
right? Throw it in their mouth.
Yeah,
Shove
pretty
it in
much.
their ear.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
anything like that would do the trick.
Yeah.
Stick it in their butt.
Yeah.
That'd be the best way to go. I'm
Anywho.
squirrel. A giant stands no chance against me.
Zephyr. Zephyr, as you go out on a walk, is anyone going with Zephyr, or is Zephyr going alone?
I'm going alone.
All right, make a new character. I'm kidding. As you begin to
He's
walk,
only a butterfly.
yeah.
Tree.
As you begin to flutter. Oh, this is a 0.1 scale of the tree.
Yes.
Cannot see the tree. Hold on, let me go back to Twitch. There we go.
Wow.
Oh lord.
That a big.
Rob goes
That's a
with
huge
them.
tree.
Oh no. Thank
That's
you.
0.1 scale. Dang,
All right.
that's-
So
And
Rob
it's a baby.
will
To
go
do
with
fear
himself.
thing.
By the way.
All right, Rob will go.
Not even the original world tree. It's like 0.001% of the world tree.
It's just an it's an aspect. It's an aspect of the world tree.
Right. Well, there's one in every plane, and they
Yeah.
all bind together with their roots. That's what
Anywho,
Yeah.
as I was saying,
holds them all together. So something's happening where the roots have been unbound, causing reality to fall apart.
Oh, good grief. Go on and turn on the ambient horror.
oh yeah. As you begin to walk around the tree, you are going with Rob is following with you.
Ew, no.
You know.
I
Walk
ignore him.
faster.
Yeah, pretty much.
The Ratatosk's among the tree are watching, following along, keeping an eye on you. You swear in the distance you hear the faint sound of hammer on metal.
That's a big tree.
Air smells. You know, air smell hot. Air smell hot.
Ah.
So you
Well.
breathe in, you can't help but to cough a little. It's really, really warm heat.
Well, I don't like heat, so I think I'm gonna go back now.
As you turn around,
Oh god.
you see this humanoid
You enter a
figure.
tavern.
You enter a tavern. You enter the tavern called the Brickerback. The tavern keeper says, "Can I get your rooms, food, service?" Or, welcome to the Brickerback. Can I get your rooms, food, service? Anyway, You see a humanoid creature or figure person, and they're currently eye level with you, standing.
As you realize you should have listened.
As you realize you should have listened.
I still think I'm fine.
You see this humanoid figure. You're also did you drank did you drink your healing potion?
Did I drink the what?
Healing potion from Ravel?
Oh yeah, the big yeah, I did.
You're drunk.
Yep.
That's why.
Means
Why
I'm
else
more-
would be
means I'm
going on
more
this drunk?
charming.
Well,
It does actually. It means he gets bonuses to charisma saves.
Yep. Can't be frightened either. You see a
Is
humanoid
that tree
figure.
better now?
Thanks,
You
Scout.
just have to roll dexterity
You
checks
see-
with disadvantage.
You see a humanoid figure. And there are two things you notice about them straight away.
Mhm.
First thing is their hair is a lime green.
Ooh.
Second thing,
So Sylvan-ish.
you
sounding.
see they're
Dryad.
missing one of their
Dryad.
eyes,
Oh.
yet a single pink pupil shines out in the darkness, of which below it is some sort of tattoo or marking that's kind of like a downward.
Jacksepticeye?
Yes, kind of like a downwards ribbon at the end tapers. And they just have this widest I guess you could call it a grin. They wear a sort of white open button-up shirt with a high collar. And you see that on their chest is this giant scar, kind of like a cannon scar, you would presume, like a blast scar, kind of going out in a weird star shape. And he smiles.
So would I know who this is?
Not in the fucking shottiest.
Can I tell what kind of humanoid it is? As in terms of
you male?
if I want to. Yeah,
Are you-
pretty much.
Are
I
you
don't-
male? Is your character male?
It is a man.
Okay.
And it is a human.
And, oh, he's looking at the human.
Do I know who it is?
Not in the slightest.
See, because I was thinking more than likely it's a dryad.
Okay.
I say, hello, good sir. How was your day?
oh.
You seem to be rather cheerful.
He just smiles and he's just staring at you. Still wide smile. And his
Like
smile
something
his
to see?
smile
I
is
wink.
his smile is unnatural as it's like creeping up his face further than a normal smile.
Ooh. I always like a guy with a nice smile.
Kind of like a crescent moon-esque shape going on there.
Have you never heard
remind
the
me
phrase,
of a friend.
You ever heard the phrase "never trust a smiling druid"?
Nope. You remind me of a friend I had a while ago, and we were just the best of friends. You want to be the best of friends?
Oh,
I would be more than happy to be best of friends.
Okay. That's really great.
He smells you.
Do you? Ooh, okay. Well, I mean, fairies do have a very
I smell
pleasant
'em on
aroma
you.
on account of our druid craft, allowing us to freshen up our clothes every morning. But
Downy fresh.
you know,
And he looks at you and he's almost like flustered or blushing. Oh, you smell like him.
I smell like who?
And he licks his teeth. Him.
You know what, guy? I know a lot more people that smell like me. You wanna come meet my other friends? Let's go meet my other friends. You'll like them. Promise. there's a rabbit person, and they're all very short, oddly enough. I don't know why, but
Not all of them.
there's a talking squirrel, and there was
Most-
a dragon, and we fought the dragon, but the dragon was nice, or at least it didn't kill. I don't know, but
I met a dragon.
but
It was around the area.
we should go. You should meet my friends. Let's go meet my friends. Come on. I grab his collar. and just start flying back the direction.
Yeah,
Hi, Jack.
he's walking along. Yes, Stupa?
Hi, Jack. Maybe like 5 minutes after he leaves, I'm gonna leave in the other direction.
And I'm just standing at the base of the bag working on my enchanted acorn that I'm making. while it's
Jerome,
on every-
as you're flying down the tree, what are you? You're flying back down. What you doing?
Can I make a quick perception check just of the general area once I reach the top of however far I've decided to go?
Sure.
I
Roll perception.
continue to do what I was going to do involving Barber.
No, you cannot do that right now.
That is a 21.
Okay.
Does not work like that. That is a astral plane thing. Anywho.
Oh, and Hijack, how many days has it been since the town?
It's been about a day and a half.
I just gotta keep track for the enchantments that I've got going.
It's very easy to move around the Valley of Giants. Even though it is like the biggest area out of all the areas you've been to, it is the easiest to travel. Just due to its nature.
Oh, the ominous music has returned.
Gotta keep track of the days, so.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, the whole 7 days.
As
Where I can
Jerome,
reuse those slots.
roll perception. Also, Jerome, have you?
21.
Okay, have you also rolled on your timetable today?
Have not.
Could you do that for me, fam? You're up to level 3.
Up to level 3. All right. There's the boop boop boop. 1 4 10.
1 4 10.
Okay, I have that.
Oh fuck, 10.
I have
Oh, no.
that, and
Oh,
I have
that's pretty cool.
that. Ooh.
And that's for the third one.
None of us
Yep.
know what that means.
1
1 4 10.
4. Okay, so you could do that during your next long rest. So make sure you
Okay.
set that question up. And 10. Jerome, floating up high, looking around. Everything's so quiet, so peaceful, so too good to be true. You see all these giants lumbering out around the clouds, walking about, keeping this extremely wide berth from the tree. Maybe about 3 kilometers out from the trees.
Okay.
Right, even they wouldn't want to screw with the dog.
No, yeah. It's calm. You start to head back down. And when you land, you hear the rambling of a very drunk fairy.
Made a friend. I made a friend.
And you see him dragging that figure.
That figure?
A green-haired human, one eye missing with a pink pupil, and a tattoo under the missing eye. That is sort of like a ribbon that tapers off at the end, but it's straight, with an encrusted gem in the middle of it.
I learned of his name before, correct?
That is true. You know his name.
Does Netters know who this is?
He does not.
He's gonna look at him wearily.
Carl,
He's
that's his
gonna
name,
squint-
right?
He's gonna squint at the guy.
He has the widest smile.
Yeah, this guy is giving me
Would I know
bad
if I
vibes.
smell him? Does he have the smell of being protected of the tree?
He does not have the smell of being protected by the tree. In fact, he doesn't have a smell at all.
That might explain things.
He's got the best smile. Look how big his smile is. He's
That
such a
smile
happy
is-
guy.
Who is next
He's
to
such
Nutters?
a happy guy.
Do you need me to remind you, West?
I know what you
Who
said.
is next to Nutters?
Me.
That would be TK and Vessel. You are flying
y'all wanna
below.
hear
You are
another-
flying below the cloud line, so you would see.
Like-
you by now can see the figure West flying down.
Nutters.
As soon as I like see this creep, I am like using detect magic to see if there's anything fishy in this guy.
And you would hear Nutter say that thing doesn't belong here.
I kind of got a
Man.
feeling.
You cast
I
detect
mean,
magic.
Really,
Yeah.
none of us.
Due to
belong
being so close
here
to
except
Yggdrasil,
you.
you don't get you get everything and nothing, pretty
Y'all
much.
belong here because you're.
It's like the whole place is so overloaded with magic, I can't distinguish.
It's
what's
so
what.
overloaded. It's basically like an overload of different inputs that just jams everything.
You're like seeing in
damn it.
thermal vision, and everything is hot.
Yeah, it's like thermal vision, but everything is. But you're in the sun.
Well, that's not helpful. Damn it.
You are in like the fucking prime spot for elemental magic.
Well, I still can't. I still am not trusting this guy. Can't make 100% heads or tails.
However,
I don't like-
among all the, I'll say among all the enchantment, enchantment and evocation magic that floats naturally through the air due to Yggdrasil, there are thin lines of chronomancy.
Yep.
Using message, I secretly send that information over to Devlin or Nutters
Jerome, are you doing anything? Or not right now?
that I
I'm
spotted
gonna try to
faint
get
traces
down
of
as quickly as
chronomancy.
possible, given what I know about him.
Yeah, I'll reiterate to the people near me. Yes, he doesn't belong here.
He's smiling. He says, "I've heard a lot about you. Your little fairy friend here is quite the talker. You must be the squirrel."
Thank you. Lots of people tell me I'm a good talker.
Oh, he's a
Thank
very,
you.
very good talker. He said the nicest things about all of you.
Dude, don't you know not to bring random people to camp?
Oh, but we're not
That's
random
the
people.
dragon.
We're
Why in
friends
the
now.
world should it matter?
Oh, he's
The
my
dragon
friend,
didn't
don't you
eat
know?
him, so he could probably be not terrible.
You watch as he
Vessel
pulls.
entered
You watch as he reaches into his shirt and pulls out something in his hand, and he starts.
I am,
he
like,
starts screwing
I
with
have
it
my
in his
hand
hand.
on with the handle of my ready for if this goes bad.
He still has that wide smile, and he's blushing softly as he opens up a cap, and then you see he has this bottle, this kind of this cylindrical small bottle in his hand, and he taps out what look like some pills, and he swallows them.
Dude, I didn't know you were that kind of guy. It's freaking about to be a party.
Oh,
Oh, I'm always
Oh, dear.
looking for a party. Jerome, how fast is fast?
I'm trying to get there as fast as I can, faster than I was trying to get to the top of that tree.
Like, on the ground fast?
Like, I'm not stopping to try to stop things, I'm running into the
Is it
ground.
me fast?
Okay, Jerome, I want you to make a, say, Dex. As up from the sky, there's just this whistling sound, and then this smoke, this kind of cloud of dirt that appears between the group and Zephyr and the man.
23.
You're perfectly fine.
Hey,
Yeah, I got a
when
39
did all
plus
this
whatever I
fog
get
come
for
in?
home advantage. I
Yep.
want to know what this thing is. I'm rolling Arcana to see if I can figure out what this smiling guy is.
Seems familiar to
He's-
me.
He
maybe.
looks like at surface level, he's a human. But
Well, I'm using Arcana specifically to try to figure out
How
what,
dare.
what he's
with
doing.
Arcana,
How dare you there?
he's not doing
dare you.
anything. And this feels familiar, but kind of like a detached familiar, as like you've seen something similar, but don't know what it is, until that smoke cloud appears, and the same aura-ish thing that person gives off, you see in Jerome, as the dust cloud settles. And you watch as the blush on his face grows deeper, looking at Jerome.
How are
Oh my god,
look at Jerome
blushy.
and say, careful, he wants your butt.
how are you not dead? I thought that you went rogue.
That's a good question. Simply put, I didn't die. I just chose not to.
Join the club.
Chose the club. I just chose not.
For most, it's kind of a thing where you don't get to choose when you die.
You don't understand.
Of course you do. You just say "fuck you," and then death goes, "All right, fine."
Jerome, how are you? How is he? Is he fine?
Will you,
Don't
death?
want to talk about that right now.
Oh, is
What are
something
you
wrong?
doing back here?
What are you doing here?
I was hired for a contract over here, and I'm just completing it. I thought you were gone since you left the business.
You know, that's so great. I'm so glad we're already making friends. This is so great. I'm so
Fairy?
happy.
Oh, we're
Fairy,
the
get away
best
from
of
that man.
friends. Oh no! This is my friend, and he puts hands up, kind of like over Zephyr, kind of like holding him gently, like no, this is mine.
Thank you, buddy.
As he
I'm
kind
a
of holds
friend
and he
for you.
rubs his head against you, Zephyr. Oh, we're the best of friends, don't you know? Oh.
Yes, we are.
Zephyr, I'm warning you, and this is the only time. Get away from that man now.
So, what was the name of that target again?
Zephyr,
Huh?
get away.
That sounds
Well,
so.
you
As he starts,
see-
he starts cradling you in his hands, Zephyr.
I've got a thing. I love you, but I've got a thing with boundary issues. I'm not hands. I don't like being handled. I'm little. I have issues with people handling.
so
So no
small.
hand, no hand.
How would you
No.
feel so fluttery?
Vessel stands up and goes, "Hey, hands off of my spare pixie blood."
And he puts his
Hold on,
hands
hold on.
out, and he
As you
puts
mentioned the
his
word
hands behind his back, and he looks you in your eyes, Jerome. Zep something, right?
That is none of your business. Everyone but Vessel, stand back.
I take a couple steps back with my hand still on the handle of my revolver. I have a spell in pocket ready to cast.
Come
Others are
on,
just gonna straight
Jerome.
up. Can I do it at will?
Do which one?
I want to use Lasterax gravitational shove.
Oh, you want to use the Star X gravitational shove?
Hold up.
And I'm gonna use
Let me-
all 5d6 die. Is push, no damage.
Whack, whack,
Hold on.
whack, whack,
So
whack.
he's
Let
gonna not
me-
be hurt by
It'll
my
push him
push,
back.
but he's gonna be violently pushed back by 50 feet.
If he fails to save.
And there's no
Was-
save versus it.
Oh, there is a
You don't
save.
Not when
There's
you
always a
take away
save.
the damage. Now read it. I'm using all of the damage for push
I
movement
just got
instead of damage.
I do not believe.
So it does no force damage. There's no save.
The,
Oh, wait,
they're
they do.
they
I'm
do
sorry,
save.
I'm sorry. They can.
They can choose to fail the save.
Dex at 24.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, you're right. You're right. They do get a save. I'm
He'll
reading that
pass.
now.
Before
pass
that
that save.
happens, as I hear the word pixie used in my general direction, who said it?
The big skeleton.
The big skeleton. I'm gonna use Dimension Door to hop over directly by the skeleton and start kicking him in the face.
All right. As you do that, he kind of grabs his hands up where you were. He's like, oh.
So I'm gone now, and I used one of my 4th level spells.
Okay. And he looks at you, Jerome. He's like, you know I'm here. I got away. It took me a little bit to find it, but you have a distinct smell. Oh, and
You smell like heresy.
And you still smell so fresh of it. How long has it been? How long have you been here? Maybe a month?
Recently, I was back there for a few seconds.
You smell so fresh of it. Oh, he just this still wide smile, and he's starting to walk to Jerome. Now, why don't you be a good little... Why don't you be good and tell your superior, or your elder, who's the target? Come on, Jerome.
Hey,
I never
creepy
knew
guy,
you as
don't take
old.
a step further.
Oh, what are you going to do? He takes a step
Take it.
towards you. What are
I
you
will
going to
light-
do? He takes
I
another
will
step.
light you the
Please
frick
tell
up."
me what you will do! And he takes 10 steps and he starts charging at you.
Fine. I freaking cast Meteor Storm right centered on top of him.
My gosh.
Not a good idea.
You're safe and not.
I would-
Not a good idea to cast Meteor Swarm. That damages the area.
Oh,
You're
wait.
under Younger Self.
Oh, I was reading. I was reading it wrong.
Vessel would hop in the way because
Fine,
it
upcasted
intercepts.
lightning bolts. That should freaking. Actually,
Ooh. Question.
Mhm.
Can Vessel not only get in the way, but channel his lightning bolt?
Sure. So this will be an auto hit and a crit. And because of those pills he takes, he's vulnerable to damage right now. So he's going to take double damage. So times 4 damage.
so that's 14d6
Yep, 14d6.
multiplied by 4.
14d6 times 4 plus how much damage does your spear do?
My halberd?
Your halberd, yeah, and the channeling effect will add 2 more d6s, so 14, 15, 16. So 16d6 times 4 plus...
It does 1d10 plus 13.
1d10 plus 13? So it's going to be 40 10s plus whatever 16... What's 16 times 4? 16 times 2, that's 32... Wait, 16, 20, 32, 64. Okay, so 64d6 plus 4d10. Don't you dare try to fucking roll that manually. Someone dice bot.
Let me roll it. How many dice do we need?
64. 64
rolled the
d6
dice.
plus 4d10. But the d10s are already rolled, so 64 d6.
I think I did pretty good. That's 29.
64.
64 d6. He's taking times 4 damage.
Okay.
He's taking critical from Vessel because Vessel is channeling, and
So
Vessel strike is going to be a critical
so
hit due to the
1, 2,
situation,
4,
and
5,
he is
6,
currently
7,
vulnerable to all damage. So you're going to do times 2 again, so times 4.
22, 23, 24, 29, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32,
Can I
33,
add a
34,
smite into
35,
that?
36,
Yeah,
37,
sure.
38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47,
What are you
48,
trying
49,
to roll? Just use the bot, you
60,
fool.
61, 62.
Use the bot.
Sorry, I was
Six-
using Google.
64, 2 more. You're at 6.
I'm
2
I'm
more.
gonna
Total
add enough
is
Fate Smite.
2 more.
on top of those d6s. Anything else I need to add?
Did you add the additional 2d6?
Yes.
Okay.
Ones you told me to add.
Okay.
Anything else?
Hold on. Damage for Fate Smite is how much?
I'm still reading it because you have a complicated.
Well, it's a very fucking complex spell. Let's be honest.
Yeah. It deals an additional 5d10.
5d10, so
hit.
1,
a
2,
20
3,
d10.
4,
Add
5,
20 d10.
6, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah, do that. I'm not
10,
manually rolling that.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. My fucking god. Anything else?
He has the exposed condition now.
Oh! Oh, so take everything you did and times it by 4 again. Oh, wait, no.
So multiply
two
the
more.
result of the dice by 4.
Multiply the result by 2.
So double all the dice I just rolled.
Yeah.
Just double the results
Yeah.
of all this roll.
Double the result.
Okay.
And
So-
how much damage did you do normally
The
without your shit?
The first, that was 29 damage.
29, so that goes up to 40 to 58. So 58. So,
So
whatever
58
you
plus the
have,
result.
add your result.
58 plus the result, then
Mhm.
multiply the whole thing by 2.
Yes. Well, multiply it by 2, then add 58.
We just did a big combo move.
This is going to be legendary amount of damage.
What do we-
So that is 287
Mhm.
times fucking 2,
Mm-hmm.
and then we add 57, correct?
Yeah, 58.
Plus 58. That maths out to 632 damage!
The whole midsection of this man is blown off. You stab into where his scar is, and he looks at you, Vessel. He starts laughing. At blood drips from his mouth, drips from his abdomen. He's like, "Do it again."
What?
Do it
Heretic.
again. And he grabs your head.
Vessel's gonna try to pull his soul out.
What did I say?
Vessel, you grab at his soul, and just like Jerome's soul, it's like grabbing through sand. You grab nothing.
You can't kill him.
Well, now you tell me!
Why do you think I told you to stay away?
Well,
Do
you
it.
said didn't tell me to stay away.
You weren't to stay away because I knew he couldn't affect you. He was me before I was me.
He looks at you, TK, and he has such glee in his face. Do it again. Again. Do it! And he's holding on to the spear, and Vessel, I need you to make a strength check as he's trying to break the spear out from your grasp.
What do I get to strength?
So you guys did 600 damage?
Is it a strength save or just it's just a check?
Save.
In exact numbers, it's 632. You
Perfect.
madman.
602.
32.
32, sorry. Thank you. Oh, an equal number. Oh, that makes my job so
13.
much easier.
I got 13 on my strength to resist him throwing because I had a bad roll.
He swipes your spear out from your hands, and you see as he starts charging at TK, holding it like a lance inside himself, and you see as the flesh of his body starts to envelop around the spear.
Well, as he's leaving my distance, I get an attack of opportunity.
Yep, go ahead.
You fool.
Oh, Vessel's gonna grapple him.
So,
Stop him in his tracks.
as I see him charging
Actually, you know what?
at me,
I'm gonna let him run, and I'm gonna resummon my spear to me, because my spear is my soulbound weapon.
Alright. So, you re-summon your spear?
Yep.
Alright, well, he was trying to use that to do the channel again.
Yeah.
so
you get your spear back. And he's
So
charging
I'm
at you,
gonna summon
TK.
back my spear. I hit him, and I hit him in the back with it. That's what I do.
Okay, roll to hit.
Alright.
Is anyone else doing anything?
That counts as
Well-
a crit because he's exposed.
I was about to,
Deal times 4
considering
damage.
Question, am I there?
freaking crazy person charging
Wait,
directly at me.
Times 6 damage. because that's
Okay.
19's a crit for you naturally. Fate's Smite makes him exposed, so that's an additional ×2, and then he's currently vulnerable to all damage, so that's another ×2, so ×4. Wait,
I
no,
don't
6.
feel like manually rolling this.
No.
Somebody do the type you bought.
Where am I?
Hello?
Hello.
Where am I?
Hello.
You are fixing your drinks in the bag. If you want to come out, you can.
And I do more drinks.
Yeah, you can make more shit. Go ahead.
Okay, so
Draco,
I think-
Nutters, are you two doing anything as he starts charging at TK?
I roll a one.
You're
I
inside.
was
Draco?
looking for something, but
Potions
no
again?
one's.
Yeah,
Draco.
Nutters is gonna.
So,
Nutters
what am I
is
multiplying
gonna-
it by?
I'm just
6.
gonna roll 1d4.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so 6.
Nutters is gonna turn around.
And that's your
aim
amount
his
for the day.
butt towards him and fire off Tasha's caustic
Okay.
at 9th level.
Draco is drunk in his room.
Okay.
You guys see,
And he's being a
You
horny
see-
drunk.
Oh no.
you see Rob come from the left side of the tree where the fairy and Rob had left initially, and he just turns to corner.
That's 18 d4 damage
A turn.
initial,
Okay,
plus 2d4 at the start of each of its
30.
Not 2d4. It's going to still be 18d4 every turn. Tasha's Caustic Brew is special like that. It does that damage every turn.
Aye.
It's not like Witch Bolt.
18d4.
Yep, 18d4 a turn.
So, considering there's a crazy man charging directly full tilt at me, I'm blowing on my Phoenix Feathers, flying up a good distance, and then immolating.
As you hear, he's smiling and he has like this biggish blush on his face. He's
Okay.
like, "Do something! Do
100.
something!"
I did 117 damage with that back attack.
As you slice up his spine.
His deck save is 21, by the way.
He automatically fails. He chooses to.
Oh.
As he stumbles forward, TK, you see he's stopped he's stopped and held in place for a little bit, just due to the fact that Vessel severed his spine. Immolation, roll damage, ×6,
Alright, so he fails the save, I'm assuming.
automatically, and do ×6 damage.
So, he takes
You fool.
8d6
So you
times
did.
6.
So you're doing how much damage was that there, Joe?
With just the strike with the
Hey,
halberd again, that was 117, I believe.
walking. Oh, that was too. You've been walking, Brittle. 117.
Okay, sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Have I
By the way,
seen anything?
by the way, West,
Yes.
you do know one thing about him. You remember that thing we were talking about a little bit ago? Your
Mhm.
new class feature?
Yep.
You know that you actually adopted that from him.
Oh no.
That
That's
that was a
186
blessing.
damage, and
That
he's
was
gonna
a
take
that in
every
quote
few
by
seconds
in quote by
another
him
4d6 worth of damage.
46 times 6.
No, well, yeah, but that's going to be on his next turn.
Yep.
Since he's going to have to make dex saves every turn.
He's gonna
try and
always fail.
finish
No
He's
matter what.
always
So that's
gonna
going to be
fail.
permanent
always
effective
gonna fail.
damage.
It's 36, by the way.
Okay.
Costas.
Okay.
But at least now
Time,
up in the air
times
where
that by
he can't
times that by 6,
easily-
Dev.
Hi, Jack.
36 times
Yep.
6. That's,
I go up to Thrill, I grab Thrill, and I turn
No,
him to
don't grab
me.
me! I'm flying! You.
so
Yes, I'm going up to you,
198.
grabbing you, looking at you, and yelling at you. Stop attacking. He cannot die. He already took the coward's way out. This is where he's stuck now.
Then what the hell do we
Coward?
do?
I'm not a coward, Jerome. I'm just on a higher level of existing. It was so exasperating. It's so amazing. Oh, the rush. But he left me just as he's leaving you. And you know exactly. I know exactly what you're going through. And you know to a lesser degree what I'm going through. Let me have this.
He told me the job was not yet finished. He has not abandoned me yet.
Sure, tell yourself that. Okay, Immolation's doing how much? Anywho. He's looking at you, Thrill, as finally, Vessel, you see as these black tendrils start sewing up his back, and the shirt still stays ripped, and he goes, "Aww, this was a new shirt. You're paying for that." And he looks, as he's tilting his head back and looking at you, Vessel, but he still has that wide smile. That is staying.
I dive down to where he is beside Vessel and try to grapple him.
Okay. I'm not even gonna ask you to roll. As you grab Adam, he grabs back at your hands. And Jerome, you get this surge of white hot pain as he grabs you back with a plus mod of his strength of 374.
Oh.
What the fudge?
I told you, don't attack him. I wasn't joking.
That explains why he was able to wrestle my spear out of my hand.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You see he's panting. Sort of, still that wide grin, and his tongue is just lulled out of his mouth. And he's just holding you there, Jerome.
So
and
is
you are
his
now grappled.
regeneration faster than 190.
I'm gonna motion for the eyesore to cast one of its effects.
Which effect?
I don't know. One of these effects. This one. 7.
Okay.
A 5th level spell cannot be cast into a 15-foot barrier, and 5th level spell or above cannot be cast out of a 15-foot barrier around the eyesore.
Okay. And he is going to take a reaction, and your eyesore is popped.
Well then.
As you watch as the eyesore starts doing something, it goes off, but he grabs his hand out, grabs the eyesore, and just in his hand as it just. Let me have this, Rome. Now tell me who the target is before I one by one start taking things out until I find it myself.
Is it a will save to not cave? Given the pain that I'm in?
Tier 3 effect number 10.
Tier 3 effect 10, yes.
Alright. The vessel's gonna say something.
Yeah.
It seems you are worthy of a broken vow. Now Vessel is going to try to eat his soul. You can like slurping up the sand. I don't think it's going to be very effective, but I think he's gonna feel it. So Vessel's gonna kind of like grapple him from the back and just start like nomming into him.
Right. You don't grapple him; he doesn't move. But you start going into it. He makes no sound and he just smiles. As you slurp it up, it does fall out going back in, much like how Jerome's soul worked.
Yeah. However, I am trying to gain nourishment from eating his soul, even if it's kind of leaking back out again.
You can gain a little bit of nourishment.
And in other words, I'm crossing the border into lichdom. Somebody's not going to be happy about it.
No.
Hey, Hijack.
Yeah.
Can I roll an insight to determine if I'm able to figure something out about his battle tactics?
Who? The guy?
Yeah.
His battle tactics is that he gets off on pain and he can't die.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
You just got here, so you haven't been able to see much, so you saw
right, that's why
you saw
I wanna
Vessel.
roll insight.
Yeah, sure, go ahead, roll insight.
And after that,
I got a 1.
Also, how tall is he?
He's a human.
Not a nat one.
So
I
in
got
other
a
words,
2
I'm
minus
towering
1.
over him, ripping him apart.
Yeah, pretty much. And he's standing there like, you're not there. He is just so focused on Jerome. And Jerome, he just starts smelling you.
I'm gonna reply to his question very simply. You think this is real?
I've been
I'm
muted.
cutting
How
the
long have I
belief.
been muted?
A while.
For a while.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness. I've been trying to ask questions and nobody answered.
Well, now you know why.
Okay. I wanted to use mending
Yeah.
to fix his shirt.
Okay, you fix his shirt. As he licks up Jerome's face, his tongue is longer than a human's. Oh, if this isn't real, Jerome, don't wake me up. Or maybe do.
Nutter slams down his staff, rotating it to the sun side, and casts banishment.
He passes.
Hi, Jack. I got a 15 on insight.
15 on insight?
Yeah.
He hasn't done anything, so you get nothing. You
Well,
just...
I see that one of my party mates is currently attacking him, and he's literally taking the hit rather than.
He is tearing at his soul, so...
One of your party mates is also fixing his shirt.
One party mate is
while
also
this
fixing his
happening,
shirt.
So,
So
There's
at
also the
one
fact that he's
thing, there's
literally on fire right now.
he is on
Yeah.
fire, covered in acid.
Right, and he's taking no effort to put himself out.
Yeah.
Or remove it. So.
Like, at this point, I'm starting to realize he's kind of taking pleasure from the whole thing.
So, can I determine with that 15 that he's deriving pleasure from this?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right.
I don't think
in
it
which
takes
case,
a real check in order to figure that out at this point.
All right.
all right. In
Can
which
Vessel-
case,
Can Vessel do
I-
another action while he's still actively trying to eat the soul?
Didn't Nutters catch
yeah.
banishment?
It's Nutters
Yeah,
does
I
cast
could block
banishment. Unless he rolls a natural 1, you're not going to be able to banish him.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, it's a charisma of 26, by the way.
He has a plus 374 on his everything.
On his everything. Okay.
Oh, it's half the damage you dealt. That's his plus mod.
And I told you
Oh
not
my
to attack.
God.
For once, the person who attacks
Yeah.
everything is saying not to attack.
I
You think there might be a reason for that?
Oh, and it's also slowly
might have been
it's
muted.
also slowly growing, thanks to
I was
immolation and
muted,
Tasha's.
I forgot I was muted. I literally said, like, in like within the first 3 actions that was taken, I was like, he doesn't seem to be rejecting any of this. Maybe we shouldn't attack him so much.
As I said, don't attack
Oh,
him.
you see,
Everyone back away.
I'm not trying to
So-
attack him. I'm trying to consume him. There's a difference.
You're ripping him apart.
Everything you
doing more
consume
damage.
is taken back, even that energy you're slightly getting. So you're not tapering over that edge yet. Sadly.
Can I add in a curse to him and a hex? A Hexblade's curse and a regular hex on
You
top
can
of
Hexblade
that.
curse, I'm sure.
You're just doing more
I
damage.
turn to my party members and say, "Oi, oi, laddies, let me deal with this. I think I've got an idea."
Okay.
There's no way to deal with him. You just need to put up with him until he gets bored and finds somewhere else to find his pleasure.
Right, I know. I think I know the best place for him to find his pleasure.
What, Jollyfields? Huh. Nice try.
No.
Is that place real? Is that really a place, Jerome? Tell me it's really a place.
Yes, it's a place.
Where is it?
Would you like to go there instead of being here?
Question.
Oh, you almost got me.
Can Vessel start trying to channel the energy instead of to himself? Start channeling it into his vessel.
No.
Okay, so Tibble's melted liquid would not.
What
Okay.
you doing there, Mega?
Um,
Yeah.
I hold up something about the size of the baseball and say, "Oi, lad, what's your name?"
Oh, what is my name? What is my name? My name.
Okay, don't matter.
Buffet.
Anyway,
Oh, I've almost forgotten.
Anyway, don't matter. You like
But
getting your
it's only
skinnies off the
formal, friend. I'm Surrogate. It's such a pleasure.
Hey,
Surrogate? Pleasure to meet you. Name's Rob. Anyway,
can I
Anyway,
insight
you get
what
your
he's trying
skinnies.
to smell?
Jerome. He's trying to smell
The
Jerome.
actual smell. No, what the actual smell is.
Not the foggiest.
Not the foggiest.
Jerome smells like nothing.
Hmm.
He also licks Jerome up the side
Anyway.
of the face. And Jerome, yes, do make a wisdom save against that stuff. DC is roll a 20.
Yeah, no. That was
Now
not
here's a
funny.
real question: would Vessel still smell like, after all this time, would he still have a scent of fairy blood on him? Probably not.
Probably not.
Fairy blood.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
That's why I like it.
Excuse the frick out of me. Hold up.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So as
Don't
as
really
he's
worry about
as he's still holding on to Jerome's hand, he looks over at you, Mega.
You like getting your skinnies off the pain, do you? Well,
I
I've got a
certainly
place for you. Let me absorb you. Let me absorb you for just a moment. And then I'll be able to crush you into this thing. That way, you'll be in constant agony for the rest of your life.
What is it?
How much agony would have your soul being
I
ripped out?
hold up
be?
something about the size and shape of a baseball.
What is it?
It's
DM it to me.
it's this actually. Oh, I posted it in game player chat.
Oh, okay.
A Pokeball.
Where did you get yourself Where'd you get yourself an iron flask?
I didn't. This is my genie's vessel.
Interesting choice.
Yeah, my next option is a Sphere of Annihilation, because I can actually make one of those.
You can't kill him. He
Stand
doesn't
inside
exist.
of my goop. Stand inside of my goop. I'll go in here. I'll leave without you. And then you'll be crushed and crumbled into the size of into this shape and size for the rest of your life, experiencing nothing but pain and agony for the rest of your days.
You promise.
Sound good? Oh yeah, I promise.
Anywho,
That's not going to hold him.
he cracks your hand back. Now, before I go, what was that name?
The name's Rob.
No, he's talking to Jerome.
And I failed it, right? Yeah?
Yeah. You would have.
Zephinari, please let go.
What did you say?
Zephinari, please let go.
Ah, it's like the game of Uncle, and he lets go of your hand. Do you know the game Uncle, Rob? Do you want to play Uncle?
Sure, I could do that, eh?
This is how you lose your hand.
Okay.
This is
Just know, say Uncle, and he starts rolling up his sleeve. Rob, over the time of leaving and getting here, how much temporary hit points have you been able to store and stock up? Under the knowledge that if you were to have stacked...
His strength modifier is over 300. And
If-
he's making an unarmed strike. Oh, God!
I think he did.
I think he did.
I think. Well, he's not dead yet, but he about.
For once, I was trying to be the sensible one.
Yeah, but now we're out for blood.
He hasn't done a single attack.
Imagine,
Still, we've been provoked.
imagine Jerome being the sensible one here.
And I do want to add, Nutters, you've noticed something.
Yeah.
He himself hasn't been directly hostile, because you get a sense he knows that if he attacks you, he'll have to deal with Nidhogg and the Ratatuskor.
Right, yeah,
Ratatusks.
but I've already came to that conclusion.
Yeah.
But I've already I've already thought about trying to like somehow call for the for Nidhogg.
Yeah.
And I've actually just now I've rethought about it again, realized that I actually can do that. So give me a second to figure out. I'm
Anywho.
gonna use Prestidigitation
Mhm.
with Booming Voice.
That's Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy. Okay, sorry. Thaumaturgy. I'm gonna use Thaumaturgy for Booming Voice. And I'm gonna shout, Nidhogg, I need you.
The dragon? I'm sorry, Rob, but there's a much funner play made abound if he's coming back.
No. Oh my god.
As he starts walking away from you, Rob, as he was walking towards you.
Oh my
Are-
gosh. Bro,
I
you
am-
almost died.
I am still on his back.
He was about to kill you by crushing the frick out of your hand.
He
Reject.
pushes you off, Vessel. Yes.
More potion.
No. You've had your daily dose.
I can't make any more.
No.
Oh.
So he currently has 10 pills left in his bottle. He's currently exposed, and he downs the bottle.
I have a bad feeling about this.
As Nidhogg appears, and he tilts his head down,
I'll
and
point
his
to the thing and say, that thing does not belong here.
Tastes like sand.
I thought you were going to leave. Oh. But then I caught a whiff.
Well,
of a scent.
actually, I would not have died because there is something I could have done before he attacked.
Being?
Assuming that I got an action before he attacked.
You were a willing target, though.
Yeah, I was a willing target. That doesn't necessarily mean that I couldn't have stopped it.
Let's just let things play out. We're already past that.
Okay.
All right, fair enough.
Anywho, Nidhogg looks at him. What would you like me to do with this one?
Get him out of here.
He does not. Death has no place in the origin of life. He should not be anywhere near this tree or allowed near its presence. Death has no place here.
He is not dead, but he is most certainly not alive. If I was to go with that philosophy, I would have to ask multiple of your friends to leave. He has not caused any problems yet.
That's what it was. Hold on.
Well, he did just try to hurt my friend here.
Yeah, he charged straight at me, about to like rip my face off or something.
And then he tried to physically attack Rob.
It started off with a love tap.
Well, to be honest, I was allowing him to do it.
So you say that you enticed him or struck first?
I did not. We did not entice him.
I merely tried to strike down this heretic.
Unless he is causing
I got here late, so I have no idea what's going on.
Unless you're causing danger to him. Unless he's causing danger to you or the tree directly. Then I am not directly allowed to remove him.
His
He was
presence is a
directly
corruption.
He was directly causing danger to us. I can attest.
In his presence,
His
something
presence is a
prolongs
corruption.
His presence. Yes, his presence itself is a corruption. Just because he's not physically attacking does not mean that he's not causing damage. You can now look at Nidhogg. Can you not see into his soul?
No,
Do you see blackness there?
I can see nothing. It's reminiscent of that one. And he points at Jerome. I cannot tell. I cannot see intent.
I'm telling you, it. Okay, for the last time, he does not exist the same way I do not exist. He was the one who held this position before he took the coward's way out and left his position. He cannot die.
I am not a coward, Jerome. Just getting
What
sick.
exactly did you do? Explain to me then. If you weren't such a coward, how did you leave the line of work we're in?
I got bored.
The only way out of this line of work is death.
Not even death gets you out of this work. Only he does. And even when he says that you're out of the work, it doesn't even mean you're out of the work. It just means he stops bringing you back. And we both know I'd do anything to get back. So now I'm going to find this Zep fellow.
I have a question. And I'm going to ask this question in the form of trying to do it.
Yeah.
Banishing Smite.
Nope.
So he doesn't have a home dimension?
It would no, it don't matter because he would just save anyway.
Even if he failed. He does not have a home dimension.
It doesn't matter. If he doesn't have a home dimension, Banish would still banish him. If he doesn't have a home dimension, it will create a harmless demi-plane that he's banished to.
Temporarily, but yeah.
No, temporarily.
As long as they can't come back for 1 minute, then they don't come back. It states it very clearly.
That's banishment. That's the spell.
That's what I said.
That's
I
banishing
was talking about banishing Smite.
They come back after a minute. You see that his breath is slowly slowing down. And his grin goes from a panting smile back to normal. Oh, you killed the mood.
Hey, if you still want to swing at me, I'll let you have a go.
Don't.
Really?
No.
Hey, go right ahead. Just let me have a swing at you first.
Okay.
Can I declare he's mentally incompetent and unable to make decisions for himself?
Who?
The fairy who's drunk. Or not, that's not a fairy.
And Rob's a slime creature.
By the way,
Yes.
Zep, I think... Oh, no, you're not muted again. Go ahead, Mega, what do you want to do?
I'm going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
Listening, but yes, I was muted, but it was purposeful this time. At this point, I've just decided that you guys are gonna keep hitting my friend. So I'm just gonna stand back and be
Are you
concerned
gonna-
if anybody
gonna-
tries to attack him still.
Are you going to continue
Does
kicking
a-
Vessel for calling you a pixie?
Does
Oh,
a
yeah, no,
27 hit
who
his
called
armor
me a
class
pixie?
hijack?
Who
Vessel,
called me a
the
pixie?
big skeleton armored man who's
Okay,
been trying to
I'm
rip
still-
souls out.
I'm still gonna be kicking him in the face.
Hijack, does a 27 hit him, or
Yeah, it
does it
hits.
matter since he's a willing target?
He's a willing target. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay,
then yeah,
normally
he
the
gets-
answer to that question is no, but it's because he's a willing target.
Okay, then yeah, he gets enfeebled.
Okay. Hey, how much damage normally does immolation do? What was your immolation?
46 out.
What was
4d6 a turn.
4d6?
Yep, 4d6.
Okay, and it's been 4d6 a turn, and it's been about 12 turns, maybe?
I just realized something.
In several minutes, yeah.
Several minutes? How long does immolation last?
Like...
I think it's a minute.
Hey, question. Skeleton guy, what's your armor class?
28.
28.
It's up to a minute.
Up to a minute? Okay, so what is 60 times 4?
I don't hit you. But I'm hitting you. It's just not registering. I'm drunk fighting you.
240. You're hitting my helmet.
240? Okay, so that's okay, and what's 240 times... So, okay. So...
I do have an armor.
He had the pills that got him up to times 6 damage to what you're doing. That was on one pill. And he's downed his whole bottle. So this is going to do times 20 damage?
Probably.
Wait, 22, because the additional other twos. So he's going to take times 22 damage from this.
Hey, Jerome. Jerome, you took 2d6 damage and you're exposed to me from when you touched.
So what was that? What was that again? How much dice over the minute?
So, if we're assuming 46 every 6 seconds,
yep,
that would be, well, that'd be 10 rounds, so that'd be 40 d6, then times that result by 20.
Okay, so 40 d6.
Let me roll that.
Yeah, roll that for us. And can you do the same? Could you do the same for us? 22 times by 22. And can you do the same for me, Nutters, for your Tasha's Caustic Brew, unless you dropped it along the way?
Yeah, as soon as I realized that it was helping him, I would have dropped it.
Okay, so, but naturally it did 18? 18d?
Yeah, 18d4, yeah.
Okay, could you roll the 18d4 and times your result by 20 for me?
Gee.
This is probably some of the most damage you guys are going to ever do.
Yeah.
It's to a willing guy. There's no save throws.
I did 300 by myself. What are you talking about?
Fair comparison.
There you go.
I can't. Numbers. 3, 6, 6.
So let's see. So doing the math, that is
12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
212 times 20.
34.
34? Okay,
Or
34 times...
What's the multiplier of the result?
Times 22.
22.
Times 22. So whatever you got there,
4,664 damage.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Is he dead yet?
He can't die.
He
can't die.
TK,
What that's not instantaneous, so technically every time he burns, he heals. This is just additive. We're trying to figure out how much is it in the end. So 4,000, you say?
4,664.
4,664.
So you gotta take off however much he heals by how many turns have passed.
Doesn't really matter. Anyway, he definitely would not have been able to heal all of that instantly, I'll be honest. Well, I mean, now he can, probably.
Because all of his multipliers are now in the 4,000 range?
2,000? How much damage were you doing there, Dev?
It's half. Yeah, right.
What did you get there, Dev, again?
Huh?
What did you get there? What was your damage?
34.
Times 22 is what?
22. It was 4,000 and something.
4,000 something? Hey Google, what's 34 times 22? The answer is 748. 748. Okay, so he's taken 61. Wow, that's a nice number. Shame it's uneven. 3,080. That is halved.
Oh my gosh.
And he looks at you. And he says, "Don't worry. I'll pull my punch. You still gotta show me that ball thing. But say uncle, okay?
I probably won't.
And you are a willing creature?
Aye.
He doesn't crit you,
14.
luckily, but he hits. So, punch damage is 1.
Alright.
Plus his modifier. You take 3,081 damage.
Alright.
Oh, that new character.
And have that because of your thing.
Alright.
So you actually take 1,540 damage.
Alright.
How you looking?
Remarkably enough, with all of the temp HP that I've saved up in between then and now,
Yeah. If we were,
I'm on exactly 1.
It's a good thing you have a Dios, right?
He's on 1 damage.
Yep.
1 hit point.
I am on exactly 1.
Nice.
I told you I'd live.
He turns back and he looks at Jerome. I'm bored.
Go to Jollyfield. Leave us alone.
Which way is Jollyfield?
I point back
Hold
in the
up.
direction.
I still haven't shown you my bowl.
I don't want to break it.
Oh, trust me, you won't.
Okay.
Hop in.
He gets in you.
I slurp into my genie's vessel.
Okay.
Wait, cast banishment. We can banish the genie's vessel.
I slurp into my genie's vessel with him inside of me. He technically counts as me, so he is now stuck inside of my genie's vessel, of which, since I am technically a slime, I would not have any problem being condensed. However, he does.
Genie vessel doesn't work like that. Wait, when you say slur, if you magically enter your genie vessel, it is a pocket dimension.
Normally, yeah, but I'm technically a slime, so
It's still
for me, it doesn't matter either way.
It's supposed to be if it's a livable zone that all the party could technically live in for up to a minute or 10 minutes. Something like that.
But I think he's more trying to just squeeze the dude into that space.
That's not gonna work if you try to physically do it. Now, if you leave the vessel and leave him in it, maybe.
Right. Right. That's what I'm doing.
Let me look at the wording to see his level of disappointment, if there's any. Genie vessel.
I'm essentially going to make the inside kind of like a padded insane asylum cell, so that way he can't harm himself.
Oh,
You
are you?
think he can harm himself? That's funny.
Well, harm and hurt aren't.
Hey, how long does
necessarily
it
the
take
same
for you to
thing.
regenerate your genie vessel?
Let me check.
Hey, I sent you something. I sent something in chat. It's not important now. It's something I'd like you to look at later.
Nice.
I created a epic level another spell.
Bottled respite.
I'm gonna do something funny with this.
Okay, yes. No matter what, the space is the shape of a 20-foot radius cylinder. 20 foot high, and yep. It represents your genie vessel. It looks like your genie vessel.
What happened to the genie?
Don't worry about it.
Is he the thing that killed all the fairies?
Gotta make it push out more.
It's probably the thing that's out wreaking havoc in space.
Okay. It takes a long rest for you to fix your vessel.
Yeah.
Okay. He's gone. You're out of the vessel. Okay. What are you guys doing? He's gone.
Finally!
I'm gonna
They're
resume.
sobbing uncontrollably.
Ay,
I'm
ay,
gonna
ay.
resume enchanting on my acorn while everybody rests and heals up.
Okay.
Oh, shoot, it's that
That
time
technically
already.
don't have to
A
sleep.
little bit of time passes. 2 hours
I'm
pass.
really
Self
sad
defense
because I think you guys just killed my new friend.
After
so-
2 hours, where are you right now, Rob?
I'm currently holding my genie vessel, tossing it around in the air. I'm playing with my ball.
You hear a
Did you
I've
ever
only
went
got the
back
one
yet?
though.
After 2 hours?
he appears out of the vessel. And he grabs it in the air. That wasn't nice. He's still smiling. I thought you said it was
I-
going to hurt.
Ah,
Did it not?
crap.
Normally, when I go in there, it hurts like hell.
It was a padded room. The only thing it hurt was my... Oh.
Your
I-
feelings.
honestly.
Actually, Hijack, it says you can remain inside the vessel for up to 12 hours.
12 hours. You can, yes.
Okay.
It also says times your proficiency bonus by 2 after... If you leave the thing, people in there stay in there up to your proficiency times 2 hours.
So that would be 12 hours, since my proficiency is 6 times
Oh, I looked
2.
at your initiative. Yeah, 12 hours. Okay, yeah, he's gone for 12 hours. But you know he'll be back. Wait. Now this is where I think...
Wait, so he's
How-
inside of that? So that thing is trapped inside that jar right now for 12 hours?
Yes.
It should be, technically.
Can I pop a cork in it and cast some kind of word to like make it to where he couldn't get out if he tried? Seal it like you would for a genie?
Nope.
Hi Jack. My Wi-Fi was bad. I went back from my walk yet after 2 hours.
How about this? How about I create an enchanted cork?
Can I eat
to be
it?
honest, he's probably not going to wait more than an hour to get out.
Can I eat it?
Can we feed it to the dragon?
I am unsure if it'll be dissolved inside the liquid tibble.
Can I fill it with
Matter of
healing
twice your
person? If he gets bonuses for being damaged, what if we heal him? Like you
No.
would undead. What if we
No,
just
I
heal him?
think I'm pretty sure that would just cause him to just heal normally.
But yes,
Like, and get the
after
bonus from
after
hurting.
2 hours, he will fizzle out of your vessel.
Hey,
'Cause that's how long it'll
Uh,
take him to get bored waiting.
one other thing. You said the tree isn't like a real tree. You like if you try to go into the tree, it's like other worlds and stuff. What if we just
It
throw
is
him in
a
there?
tree.
It's not like that. It's not
It is
other
a-
worlds in general. It's mostly portals into the actual plane.
Well, he looks at you,
Yeah.
Rob, and he says,
Just throw him in there.
"That was pretty boring."
Guard him.
You're not so fun.
Dang.
He's saying this to Rob, not you. You're pretty boring, actually. If it was any other circumstance, I'd be more than happy to just pluck you up and take you somewhere. But since we are where we are, and
I'll walk over to the guy and be like, "Hey, look, man, you're a little creepy, but sorry I jumped the gun and attacked you." And I hold him a flagon of some of Rovel's ale.
I still drunk?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna walk over to him and be like, I told you guys, he's a friend. If you wouldn't have attacked him, he wouldn't have caused so much trouble. It's all your fault.
Okay. He says, "My, thank you," and he downs it. Oh, and he is hammered. His +1's gone.
Wow.
Can we please get him out of here? I don't want to deal with this guy.
I like this stuff.
Maybe he doesn't want to
Jerome, I'm home.
God.
I think he'll make a welcome addition to this part of.
No,
part of
I
Lake.
refuse to let this
Part of
creep
Well,
be a part of.
I'd love that fact, little man, but I might have to kill you. I might have.
This is why he can't be a part of the party. Can we?
It's clear I can't deal with you.
Can you just go anywhere else?
I could take him somewhere.
Why don't you go somewhere else?
You go somewhere else. I already got what I needed.
Oh, you don't gotta leave, do you?
Oh, but I don't want to overwork my stay. It's very
You overstayed your welcome the first steps in here.
Oh, you're very talky for a man who's very boring.
Can I send him to the Fate Realm and let Melna deal with him?
She'd deny.
He called you a bore.
No, my thought is in the Fate Realm they probably
Pig.
not Fey Realm, Fate. And I'm thinking you just toss him in the weave.
That is what we call a bad idea.
That would be the
It's
worst. plan.
science. Let's see what happens.
Well,
Oh, please, for the love of God, no.
I'm gonna go
Send him to
somewhere.
Desra. See what happens. See what she can do with him.
Alright, you come back though. You come back.
If you want to look for me, I'm probably gonna find you anyways, cause I gotta kill you, man. I think I gotta.
Wait,
you're Zep something, right? You're a Zep, right?
What?
Yeah, I'm.
You're probably the contract guy.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. I'll kill you later. I'm gonna go to a place called Jollyfield. I've heard it's amazing. It's in one of those directions. Bye.
Bye.
He still has that wide smile and he leaves.
I hate him.
That
He
guy.
tasted like sand. He was coarse, rough, and he gets everywhere.
I wonder what Desra would do to him.
I don't think Desra can do much to him. Just in the same way Desra can't do much to Jerome, she probably won't be able to do much to him.
Where
Oh,
the
he
heck
doesn't-
was George in
doesn't-
all this? He missed
don't-
all the fun.
Well, he
Above
doesn't
table, I've
necessarily
gotta get
have
going. I got a
Jerome's
family thing I
Patreon
gotta do.
backing him at the moment,
I'll talk to you guys
per
later.
se.
Yeah, we're about to end it here. Tupa,
Am I back from my walk?
you're back by now. On your walk, as you were going around the tree, you saw you saw a forge, and you saw someone working at said forge, integrated into the tree.
You just had the most mundane experience walking around the forest. You went right, I went left.
Do you want to do that scene?
Yes.
Up to you if you go and do it, or if you head back to the group to bring them.
Just me again.
No.
Oh,
Is there someone
sorry, I
at
thought you were the other
forge?
guy.
No. Oh, so you already dropped something off here.
Not in this one, no.
Anywho, what do you want to do there, Bertle?
Is there anyone at the forge?
Yeah, there's someone working it.
Hello. Who are you? I'm kind of. This is my first time here.
If he's smiley, run.
He looks
On
at
the
you
other side of the tree.
as he's smacking with a hammer.
No response.
He takes He takes a single glance at you and then goes back to what he's working on.
Dang.
You see it's sort of a tiefling form, but he also has a halo above his head.
Well, that's not confusing at all.
Would I?
He's got devilish wings and below them a set of feathery wings.
Wouldn't that make him more of a Cambion than a Tiefling?
Neither.
Tieflings don't have wings.
You see on his left arm, it's covered in a birch-like bandage.
Oh, I think I know what he is. He's I'm too drunk to remember.
You're also not here.
I know.
He would be the Norse version of Hephaestus.
He is not.
No, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking more of a.
Tupa.
What do they call those things in Diablo?
Do you know what a Nephilim is?
A Nephilim. That's it. That's it. I'm sorry, I spoke out.
I do know what a Nephilim is, and the fact that you had decided
I
to
now
add
know
one
what a
into
Nephilim
this
is.
universe is now horrifying because of the.
Oh, I know what a Nephilim is. If it's okay.
Why are you
Okay.
all saying it wrong?
Nephilim?
How do you think it's pronounced?
Nephilim.
I
Not
thought it was
Nephilim.
Nephilim. I thought it was Nephilim too. So, yay! I'm not stupid.
Nephilim.
Nephilim. There you go. Now
Isn't
you know.
that like from the Bible?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Yes. That
It's
is
one
where
of
I
the-
know it from.
It's one of the. It's yeah.
It's when the sons of God would have sex with devils.
Well, yes,
Kind
and
of. Yes and no.
this is one of the interpretations of it, but at the same time, in fact, there are versions of it which say that they're the only things in the universe actually older and more powerful than God.
This is the form where it is
I mean,
it is a crossbreed between a devil and an archangel.
I was about to say, I thought we were talking like biblical historical accuracies, and that's not what the Bible says, but okay.
Yeah. Anywho. We ain't biblically accurate here. This is
We ain't
this is
biblically
this is the demon devils game.
Yeah.
This is the Satanism game.
No, I was just talking about what the other guy said. About
There's
them
been
being older or whatever.
Oh no, the Satanism game, it's getting him.
It's getting him. Be gone. Be gone.
Can I see what he's working on?
A sword.
A sword.
A sword.
There's been 7
I need to
different
clear my throat. One
Old
second.
Testaments
Take a drink
with
before I do my voice.
something between 5 and 9 different 7 deadly sins. So forgive me for confusing. So forgive me for confusing.
Bruh, just stick to King James Version, you'll be alright, okay? You ain't gotta worry about 7 different versions of whatever.
You see, he takes a breath.
Did you know that at the very
and the air around the area is superheated.
was written 122 years after.
Can I help you?
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my lord.
Silence, you two. You are not in the scene, so hush your
I
push.
was
Hush your push.
what I'm trying to
Hush
say.
push. Hush push. Hush push.
I am here with a squirrel. You might know him. He goes by the name of Nudders, and I am simply out on a stroll. I'm from the valley, but I've never been to Yggdrasil before.
Certainly walked far, haven't you now?
It is peaceful here. I feel at home.
It is quite calm. I believe that myself. It is a
Other
prime
than
place for where I do my work.
I do agree. However, my the calmness was disturbed by the presence of. I'm not necessarily sure what they are, but I'm assuming they're the guardians of Yggdrasil.
The Ratatosk. Oh my god. The fuck was that?
Violence.
It was violence. Anywho. They pay no harm. They're merely protectors.
That is what I assumed, as well as Nidhogg, which I was not aware that Nutters was friendly with multiple gods. Do you know Nutters?
I do not. I'm not familiar with the name.
He, I believe he was native to Yggdrasil. But I must not be as tight a community as I would have thought.
Not much word comes to the tree, other than the word that goes to the bird up above.
And that bird would be Nidhogg, or?
Nidhogg sits at the roof. Sits at the roots.
He's quite a large bird. I would call him
He is
many other
no
words
bird.
than
He is a dragon.
bird. Yes,
I mean,
I hold up my singed whatever piece of clothing that can get singed that I wear, and I show him.
He takes it and he rubs his hand along it. He rubs his hand along it, smearing something on it, and then waves his hand in the air, and you see the same kind of like emeraldish paste he's spreads on the air as he touches it with his hand, with the arm covered in bandage, as these different runes show up and into the piece of clothing, and it completely repairs itself.
Neat trick. Is that doesn't seem like magic.
To an extent it is. But everything's
not. Yeah, that is very true, but not in the sense that. Is it an enchanted paste per se?
No. It
Very
is
well.
merely a combination of dirt from the roots, some wood chips, and crushed emerald.
I see. Using Yggdrasil's natural properties, or natural magic properties. Is this?
It's runecraft, if you must know.
I'm not too versed in runecraft myself.
It's a very niche magic, but it is what I use. As he waves a finger in the air, and you see as a golden rune appears in the air as he traces it with his finger, and he kind of brushes his finger against it, and it flies to you and hits you on the nose, and it kind of tickles.
The blacksmith demon angel literally flirting with you. That's hilarious.
Now, I can't say I'm familiar with this Nutters, but I have made it a custom to familiarize with members of this tree. So if there is one I have not met yet, I'm inclined to give him my thanks.
I will pass along the word. Could I get your name?
I am Belfog.
Out of character. Have I heard that name before?
Yes
I
and
feel
no.
like I feel like I've heard that name been brought up before.
Yes and no. He's a it's like a wives' tale almost. You've heard the name before. But in the sense of like the person isn't real. It's like a boogeyman.
Oh.
But for
no, I thought
but
that
for craftsmen. It's a boogeyman man for craftsmen. It's sort of a tale, Belfog the Crafter. The crafter who gave his all to give to his work as a sort of a reflection to spend time not just on what you do but on the others around you, or else your life will be so focused in on your work that those around you will be drowned out and disappear from you. Is sort of the wives' tale that is talked about him.
I was going to say I thought we had brought up the name before in like someone in the group had.
No.
Okay. That was a different name. That was Simley then.
Yeah.
All right.
Belzar.
Yes, it was Belzar.
Belzar.
Belzar, glorious course. It's just a funny stuff.
Yes, yeah. Very, very similar, but not the same voice.
Yeah, he's more of a talking whisper.
Could you, I'm actually is not too much of a help with this, but could you tell me a little bit about Yggdrasil? And nothing you shouldn't, but
there is not much I personally can say about Yggdrasil. I am just familiar with the places I've been accessed to. I know of the Lake of Knowledge in the Night of Lear, from a liquid, a man named some lava from Vergelheimer is what I use to power my forge.
will you use it as a conduit to fuel your forge?
Pardon?
Do I need to repeat that?
Yeah.
Do you use it as a conduit to fuel your forge?
That is correct. I use the lava from Nidavellir.
That is...
I took a forge from Nidavellir. I was blessed with it, and I used the lava from... I use heat from... I'm sorry. It's been a long time. My head is dodgy. I use heat from Muspelheim, the land of fire. My forge is from Nidavellir, and I use some liquid from Vergelmir. That is where Nidhogg lays rest. I've been to the Well of the Ords and
Is he continuing or?
he's thinking.
Okay.
And I made a sacrifice to a man named Mimir for some knowledge. It was worth it. A good price to pay.
As
Still have both eyes?
Bird that I speak of is named Verdfunir, I think. Vedfunir. These names are very tricky for me.
please do not strain yourself.
He focuses so much on his work that he forgot to focus on his vocabulary.
Yes.
Mhm.
Is there something I can help you with?
I am not doing very much myself. Is there anything I could help you with?
No. There is nothing I need other than to finish this blade.
What is it that you are working on?
A blade to kill a god.
That sounds very dangerous, but also very, very useful. Who are you making that sword for?
It's been so long.
I see.
You see him grip his fist, almost like a bit distraught, thinking about it. Someone who has it coming to them. 2 people. So it needs to be strong enough to do it twice.
How long have you been working on this blade?
I don't know. Time is strenuous here.
It indeed is.
Years, decades, eons, maybe. It's not been a short amount of time.
Do you know of... I'm assuming you wouldn't know of any major events that have happened
Are you
outside of...
talking about the convergence?
Yes, actually. You do know.
I am familiar.
Do you have any thoughts on it? Any... Would you like to put in your 2 cents? It would be appreciated.
I have no direct business.
You have happened to heard anything from chatter from passerbys?
No.
I don't know how this place really works.
Not many come here. Dangerous.
Yes, Nidhogg, as I did, yeah.
Well,
no,
I'm gonna
Nidhogg
head
did
out
attack.
since I'm no longer
Sure.
necessary till the session ends.
Sure. Gonna end pretty soon here.
Bye bye.
Oh,
boy.
technically.
What are the gods you are planning to kill? Because we may have similar goals.
My progenitors, of course.
The gods of the Forge?
No. Yes. Depends where you ask. siblings they are. And their fights caused me to be amalgamated and made the great Kuatoa of the North. Thanks for my birth.
Are you native to the Feywild?
No. I hail from a place known as Zophius.
A city of gods, I believe, yes?
No. Just their playground. And just two.
I see. You were a product of
fear,
unforeseen consequences.
Comrade. I wouldn't say unseen. Everything happens. Everything has a purpose.
Though
And
it seems
you being here meeting me must have its own purpose.
He's been wandered away for a while.
Yeah.
Gonna get worried and start wandering toward the direction he wants to.
Okay. After a bit, you'll come across the forge.
I was kind of wondering that too.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah,
make more
as a group.
friends.
To the forge, yeah. You have sobered up by now. That's a nice tree.
I'm always like that.
all right. I will allow you to continue with your work then. I hope our meeting is not in vain, and that something comes of it.
If you're being here, that must mean something.
Would you like to meet Nutters?
That would be nice. Pay my respects to him. Speaking of Nutters, you and is anyone else going with Nutters other than Zep?
I am.
Sun, West, you okay?
I think I would join.
Okay, Jerome, Draco,
Motley Crue.
close. Yeah, that's about it. You can, if you need to. We're gonna be wrapping up here in a second. Oh, it's a very nice tree, yeah.
Do I see Nutters?
You see the group
and everyone
approaching.
coming?
You see the approach. You see the approach of the group.
It's
Ah,
okay.
I
I think I
see.
see where this is going, where we somehow like advanced to step 2 before we did step 1.
I see that our nice, calm environment might be interrupted by the rest of my companions, they are quite the rambunctious group.
As if on cue, I fly over, look at the sword, and I'm like, "Wow, you got that in a small
I
size."
am mage hand slapping you out of the air immediately. So are you getting mage hand slapped?
All right, bring it on.
No,
Nutters would
just to like, you just like, not like damaging or anything, but like.
Nutters would be assessing the tool and workman capability of the shop.
Of his?
We all just walked into this blacksmith shop.
I say, I am so sorry.
It
As
is
So
of
Nutters
like
would
ready
be
to come
looking
in.
around, going, trying to determine what kind of stuff is he making, what kind of quality is it, and what kind of tools is he working, kind of thing.
Nutters about to show
Nutters.
Up, tell this man, how long you been
You-
blacksmithing for? Yeah, you should.
This is weird to you. You are a very high tier crafter. You've seen other high tier crafters, and you know you tower above them.
Yeah.
But this shop is stunning. The quality that I wouldn't say surpasses yours. Well, no. For what it does, it does. Runesmith. runesmithy. That's what happens here. You see items that line the walls.
So it's different than what I do.
It's different from what you do, but it's powerful. It is.
Right.
It's like a nerdgasm for you.
Right.
You haven't seen a crafter who could probably rival you on this level. And you too would probably you haven't heard the name yet, but you personally do know the name.
Right. Would I know just by looking at the crafting?
Not necessarily.
Or be able to just do set going, well, anybody better than me to be this one other person that exists out there that everybody thought.
Well, yeah, but the problem about that is that to your eyes, he doesn't exist. He's just a folktale. To not get so focused in your work that you lose everything.
Right.
But if the folktale is true, and you think that could be a possibility, then yes, you'd probably deduce that.
Well, Nutters actually would believe the folktale because that's just in his nature because he believes very much in magic.
Then yes, you would be able to recognize who this is.
He would believe fully that the legend was true.
Yeah, you would know the tale of Belfog the Crafter.
All right. I'm thinking. I reach into my bag because I've got something that he would like that he doesn't have that he might not be able to even make. And offer to trade it for him to teach me how to craft runes. Specifically, and I explained to him my plan of using astral portal in the World Tree to go into the astral plane and consume a dead god to try to help mend the broken world.
I'm afraid unless you have
And then I hold out my orb. You remember my instant crafting orb?
Yep. I'm afraid unless you had a scrupulously amount of time, this is not a skill I could teach you. Not strongly, at least.
I look down at the orb in my hand and I look up at him and I place it down and activate it.
Okay.
And I look at him and say, we're immortal. We have all the time in the world here.
What's the time dilation?
I don't know. It was huge, man.
Yep.
It was letting me
Who's in
instantly
this one?
craft things up to 7 days, so it was condensing 7 days down to
Who's in
instant
Bubble?
point.
Nutters, Belfog.
Not for my enchanting, but
For crafting.
actual physical work.
I would still be near Belfog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not. I feel sorry. I feel responsible for the group coming in and demolishing his forge.
It's not demolished. It's
Oh,
perfectly
it's
Not
hurting
demol- barging in.
I'm not
it-
hurting
yeah,
anything
Hurt-
at all,
Nutters isn't going to do anything, but we
No,
have
I'm just
a
showing him
chaotic
exactly
fairy
what I'm
and
offering him.
a Jerome.
Trade. Because he obviously didn't understand my offer. And then as I do it, I point out to the people just, a few feet away from us about how they look like they're not moving.
Mhm.
And
If you-
explain what the actual sphere is. And how it's used to
Very,
do his work.
very interesting item you've made. I am more than willing to teach you runesmithy. I must apologize. I will not be able to teach you to such an extent that I know, but perhaps a lesser form. since what
I
I
am
know
a
took
fast
effect.
learner. If you could just get me the basics and get me started on the path, I'm sure I can figure it out. I'm only offering this, I'm not offering to tutor under you for a lifetime. I'm offering this glorious gift to you just to explain to me how your magic works so that I might begin to try to replicate it myself.
Okay.
And any hints that you have on a specific path that you can show me that would help with my particular journey would be greatly appreciated. And I tap the orb and turn it off.
I've been AFK for a bit. What's happening?
We're about to end. I've gotten most of my power from sacrifice. You watch as he starts taking off the wrap from his arm, as you guys see that his arm is skeletal.
Right.
Just bleached bone. I sacrificed my muscle and flesh to Maria.
I show him how I do my thing.
You know,
And I reach into my bag and I pull out a basic non-magic dagger, which I do have. You can look at my sheet.
Yeah. No, you don't even
And
question what non-magical items you have.
I'm going to enchant it with I'm gonna make it indestructible.
Okay. You watch as he takes that
And I hand it to him.
You watch as he sifts through a few bags next to him and pulls out a brown paste. Or, no, a red paste, and he traces a rune on it. And then places a hand, and you watch as there's a quick surge of magic. As the rune lights up, and you see the sword, the dagger light aflame.
The dagger lights on fire.
Just the blade.
Alright.
And the rune glows hot, and he hands it to you.
The rune?
The rune.
The dagger.
The dagger is on fire, but the rune is glowing, like bright.
Right. You did. But I'm not. What does he hand to me?
The dagger with the rune on it.
Okay. Okay. So the rune's on the.
Yeah.
I'm going to. What does it do?
It is now a dagger of flame. It does an additional 1d6 fire damage.
Nice.
You can turn it on and off by activating or deactivating the rune.
Right. I say, oh, that's cute, and I give it an extra 4d6 fire element damage.
It's just something small. You watch as he takes out a longsword. If we were to get more advanced, and self-tutoring is a very simple thing. It just takes time and effort. It's mathematics. It's equations. It's like working with letters and words to make something. Different runes mean different things. Different colors bring different aspects of life. Different material tells it different things that you want it to do. And you watch as he dips his fingers in each one of his paints, and along a longsword, he writes the series of runes that covers it. And then you watch as he bites into his finger, runs blood along it, all the runes light up, and the blade of the sword turns to magma. And he swishes it, and you watch as the blade, it kind of stays in place, but there's like an arc of just lava following it. And then he he sends some sort of surge through it, activating a different room. You watch as it turns into ice. He shoots it forward. You watch as the ice goes splitting. He activates another rune. You watch as it bursts into shards of ice, and then he activates one thing as wind picks up and starts moving them around in a small tornado. And he does one last thing, and you watch all the shards back to the hilt and form the longsword. He hands it to you.
I'll look at him. I'll take the sword.
You can add an artifact to your inventory. Sword of the Elements. It's not a... I will make it for you.
Okay. Just let me know. Send it to me when you get it done.
Yeah.
I'll make it up on my character. I look at him and so I'm like, so let me get this straight. You're using your own life force and energy to do these things?
No. It does not take life force. It does not take energy. The only energy it takes is to give the rune life, to tell it you're done. You're ready. It's merely telling the fabric of reality what you want it to do, what needs to be done.
How dare Scout?
Reconstructing it and telling it how to do it. If you are willing to spend a day or few here, I could teach you an entry-level form of this, and through it, with your knowledge, you should be able to grow it. I do wish to pass this on before I myself meet my end.
Well, a skill like this would be very handy to me, as well as handy to mine and my friend's goals
And
of
come,
returning the universe back
let me
where
teach you.
it's supposed to be.
Okay.
So I agree.
Hi, Jack.
Yeah.
I
Hi,
agree
Jack.
to spend a day here.
Okay.
Hi, Jack.
Yes?
Would Tupa be able to learn?
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah. Not okay.
You will have an aneurysm.
Right,
Yeah.
and what I'm curious
that right.
is that, like, you see, I see him, like, having to, like, sacrifice blood, and he talks about sacrificing himself and showing his bone arm. That means he's using his own life essence.
He's not.
and a lot of that
Not
stuff.
for this. He was using his... Okay. He was using his blood in order to connect the runes, sort of as a line linking all of them together.
Right.
You learn over time that the art doesn't take life force and actually doesn't take life force, so it's a counter to what your thing is, where you use life force with spell magic, which is a form of life force to do your stuff. Yeah. It doesn't require stuff like that.
Right. So I could basically replicate all my enchantments without.
Yeah. That certain things, but he does show that certain things you can do, runes cannot do. But certain
Right,
things
there's things
runes
that
can
he
do,
that I
you cannot
can't.
do. Yeah. Like, he shows you a rune of true anti-magic. But he tells you that it is a very dangerous rune and very unstable. That it can be used for a minute before catastrophe happens. As
But
life,
I need
as
something
the
to
world
help
needs
us
it.
take down that big giant over there, so we can bring order back to this valley.
He would not personally know anything about that. He doesn't really get out of here. But, yeah. He basically teaches you how different
Hi,
material...
Jack.
One sec.
I was gonna say, could I try and get him to use my ring of protection and put a rune on that?
Yeah,
to
sure.
show As hell yeah.
What do you want it to do?
I don't know what can he make it to do.
You'll just have to ask him. But I'm going to finish up here. different materials, different combinations, sort of like alchemy. Integrating alchemy into this changes what a rune can do, like how Feather of a Phoenix crushed down.
I got you. I
yeah,
got you.
yeah.
So basically, this is where Nutters make full weapons.
Yes. This is something you could use to make a Vorpal weapon.
Or hijack. Could he put
Well, I mean,
runes
you were
in
talking
the
about God
well,
Killer Sword.
vial
and
instead?
stuff,
You could use rune smithy to make a Vorpal weapon. But you do know that it is costly. And that the stronger the rune is, that there is a bit of that.
There's payoff. It's alchemy.
Yeah, it's payoff, but in difference where what you do is completely safe as long as you spend your required material, this is dangerous. As you're playing with the fabric of reality, it's sort of like a tug of war between the two. One person basically between reality trying to claim you for fucking with it, and you telling reality what to do or with these runes.
Right. The name for that, by the way, is called Bedlam.
Yes.
The effect of reality crushing down on a person, altering it.
Yeah.
It's a fairy thing. If you look up the book Changeling, it talks a lot about it.
Neat. He goes on to saying how
you get banality points. Basically.
He goes on to say how the stronger the rune you make, the more power you try to grant it or bless it with, the more dangerous and the more likely problems will arise.
Right.
But yeah.
Could I ask him to? I want to get something to do with the elements. I want to get more in touch with the planes of this, like the elemental planes. I don't know how to describe it necessarily, but like elemental magic.
Connect you to elemental magic?
Yeah.
So, another thing for you, Dev. The more runes you put on the item, it's the exact same thing. It's basically a stacking effect. That means the more runes on an item, stronger the magic, more effects. Of course, you can put basically a rune takes up maybe an inch or an inch or two on the item, and you can put as many as you want on the item as long as they fit. The smaller the rune, the smaller the rune and the more powerful the rune, the more dangerous it gets.
Right.
Like you can make a rune very, very small to fit multiple on a ring, but it'd get dangerous.
Right. And what if I take one that's dangerous and just make it really big? Would that make it less dangerous?
Correct.
Okay. Because a giant's a big surface.
Yep. And he smiles. He says, "Quick learner." And
I mean, if I can get a rune on the back of a giant, I can do some real damage.
How
Especially
would
if it's
you?
something that would like hinder it somehow.
Nutters, slight issue. How would you get the rune on its back?
Cautiously.
His back.
Fly.
You know what he is capable of. Nutters would also know of the warlord, yes? Or no, because
Nutters is pre-warlord.
Nutters left before the warlord. Okay.
Correct.
Nutters pulls out his paint pen.
What is that?
What kind of dexterity roll would I need to make to scurry as fast as I can onto his back and right kick me with a paint pen?
On Belfog?
What do I need to
No.
roll?
I'm assuming me.
Yeah. What do I need to roll?
I guess your dex versus basically a contesting grapple.
Oh, so I get
Contesting.
to do it with advantage.
Yeah.
Of course.
Now,
I definitely lost
Are you
that.
doing this with a rune?
No. I'm just writing "kick me" on his back to show him that it can be done
You
with
could.
the white paint.
Is that what was on TK's back?
I'll write it in common so that everybody can read it.
Is that what was on TK's back? Hijack?
Probably.
Probably.
As you jump up, you write it onto Tupa's back.
What was that? It's whatever I
Does-
rolled plus 4.
Sorry, wait. Does it work on the robe?
For a little bit, but it is going to wash off.
Okay.
Yeah, it will wash off. It's not permanent.
Yeah.
As it's written on, he smiles, and you watch as he traces a rune in the air, which through learning is a higher class form of rune magic and does take a little bit more energy to do. This does actually require spell slot usage. What he's doing right now, which is projecting a rune, where he draws the rune in the air, swipes it. He draws a rune in the air, and swipes his hand through it, kind of like what if you think like Doctor Strange type stuff, drawing
It
a
would
rune in the air.
actually be like the gravitational shove.
Yeah.
Draw it in the air and gesture at it and cause it to fly away.
Yeah. He draws something, he swipes through it, it lands on Tupa's back, it sits for a second, and then Tupa, you feel a very light kick.
Would I be able to learn something like that, Hijack? Not rune crafting itself, but using spell
Projecting?
slots. Yes.
He could teach you projection.
Seeing that, Tupa definitely wants to learn projection.
He could teach you runic projection.
Okay.
Okay.
Problem solved.
And with that is where we'll end it today. Oh, I'm dying.
All right.
So,
Yay!
as always, guys.
All right. See you guys.
Good night. Long session.
Good night. Very long session.